Yo, well, go on. Normally, Dean does his introduction. He does his AKA this, AKA that. But obviously, Dean's thing is always late, fam. My thing. But this is like a new little show that man's gonna do on YouTube. Because obviously these men are big time. They're not about all the time. You know what I'm saying? So man's gonna do like a little show called Baller Talk. You know what I'm saying? My brothers, Izzy, Leon Knight. These are footballers, man, that have actually played it in certain levels. Because a lot of the time on this YouTube thing, a lot of people haven't got experience in terms of like actually playing and going through these things, you know what I'm saying? And like even like when I'm jumping into this game, I'm starting to realize, well, a lot of managers are talking, but it's hard to kind of understand where someone's coming from, innit? So that's why man wanted to start this Baller Talk episode 1. And how man wanted to really start it off was like football in the hood, like how it was like growing up in the ends playing football, and how you lot found it and how hard it was and the challenges that man struggle, because obviously a lot of man want to play football but they don't get there because obviously the challenges and the struggles that they had. So like, I just want to know what challenges you man had that growing up in the ends, and you know what I mean, know what man go through and that.
Is
Well, my challenges were a little bit different from yours, Natty. So you go first, because obviously you had, well, I'll let you tell the story, but you had your mum and dad champion you, like, they were always there by your side, you get me? So you tell your story.
My team, like Izzy said, was a bit different because my old man was present. Do you get what I'm saying? It was military. It was military work. Do you get what I'm saying? Man had to do certain training by themselves and with different kind of balls, tennis balls, and this, that, and the other to get touches right and all these things there, and making sure man's getting the rest right and whatever. And he would bring me to training and bring me to the games and rare and all that. So my thing weren't difficult. What was difficult was kind of just staying in focus. Do you get what I'm saying? With everything that's going on around you, because I grew up in Hackney and Bow.
Yeah, the hood. the real trenches, blood.
Do you get what I'm saying? So there's things going on around. Now, although my dad was present and he made sure I had certain things and boots and rear and this, that, and the other, we still was in the hood. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we lived in a block of flats, and they're foil, needles, this, that, and the other. You're walking past them things there. It's just them sort of struggles I had with staying focused. But I had a little get out because at 14, I went to Liddishaw. So I was just completely taken away.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But up until then, I mean, like I said, you had to stay. I just had to know that I had to stay focused. And
explain what Liddishaw was to the people watching, innit? Explain what that is, because people might not know what that is.
Well, Liddishaw is like a school. It's a boarding school for footballers. So you have trials throughout the year.
From the age group of what? No, you tell them what age group.
From the age group
under 14.
No.
So it's when you're third year secondary school, our time.
So when you're like 13, yeah, you start.
Yeah, that'll be on. Yeah.
You start having trials, yeah. So you keep having these trials. So it goes from about 60,000 youths, then it goes down. Then the next trial will go down. You'll get your letter, whether you got through to the next part.
Oh, then so it down like again. That?
Yeah. You think it was up to 60,000 to start with?
100%.
Wow, that's a lot.
All over the country, yeah.
All over the country. Up and down, bro. Up and down the country. It's 100% 60. We didn't go to the first trials. We got brought in at a certain level.
Yeah, the elite, but the people at pro clubs, yeah.
Right, so you understand? Yeah. So before that, there was trials going on.
Oh, yeah. I get what you're
saying. Then we came in. Now we got to see if we can go down. But when we got there was still a few hundred people there, players there and all that. So anyway, we keep going back and forth trials. And obviously me and Defoe was at Sinrab beforehand, but he's at Charlton now and I'm at Chelsea. Yeah, but so we go to Liddishaw. We're at the Liddishaw trials. Then you meet up with Leon Britton. It was at West Ham.
No, Arsenal.
Arsenal, sorry. Thanks.
Let me ask you a question. You see, so you was already at a pro club before you went Lillishore then?
Yeah.
Well, so what did you go Lillishore for then? What did you go there for?
So basically, Lillishore was like, I'd say, the elite 16. It gets down to 16 kids.
Okay.
And then you stay there for 2 years. You come home on a little separate weekend off or whatever, and this, that, and the other. But then you stay there from 14 to 16. You train. Some days in the mornings you don't go school. You train. Then you go school in the afternoon. Some days you go school in the morning. It's like a boarding school for footballers.
Yeah.
And this went on for the last 20 years or so. So players like
how long ago did it end? What was the last year?
Well, we was the last year.
Oh, you were the last year? Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
we was the last year, 1997. 1998, we was the last year. So it done in 1998. And but before us, you had players like Michael Owen, who's come through there, Jamie Carragher, Sol Campbell, Michael Ball, Joe Cole. You had all them players.
Scotty Parker.
Scott Parker.
I remember Scott there.
Yeah.
Wes Brown.
Wes Brown, yeah. Michael Ball. You had bare ballers.
Yeah, a lot of talent at Lillishore.
Franny Jeffers.
Jeffers, yeah.
Oh, Francis Jeffers, yeah. Cold striker, innit?
Yeah. So that was like.
But you was better than these a lot of these man though.
Who? Me?
You?
But,
yeah.
Well, at our age, we thought that we was the best.
That's what I'm saying. You was better than these man.
Yeah, everyone.
I definitely remember him being better than most of these man. Obviously, you
always rate yourself though.
No, bruv. I like if you like say to Iz and like ask Iz off the camera or whatever. I had supreme confidence, but another person that had supreme confidence was Defoe as well. But this was coming from Sinrab.
Yeah, and also, do you think it's your product of your environment because that gave you confidence? You know what I mean? Growing 100%. Up in the area you grew up in, you had to have confidence. Bro. No one, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Otherwise, you're not
seeing your dad, seeing your parents, seeing your aunties, uncles, see the way that you know what I mean. So the confidence they had.
If you didn't have confidence where I was from, you was gonna get smashed. It was long. Facts. It was long, and I had a little protection over me because of my dad. And then they knew I kick ball. You know, like in the hood, when you got that guy that plays sports, you kind of like leave him alone. Kinda.
Yeah. You talk about the road, man. You talk about the
road. Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So no one didn't really try and
go and do your thing, my bro. Go.
Yeah. No one didn't really try and draw me into that world or whatever. So I didn't really have that kind of, distraction or whatever. But it was still focusing because, coming up, and you play for West Ham, you had like man them on you, you had the gal them on you, you had so you could easily get distracted and wayward. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Easily, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Therefore, you can you at 14.
And a few people did.
100%.
Yeah, a few people did.
Right?
A few people did. Someone we know well, just.
Like, look at players players like Casey Ashman and that.
That's my brother, man.
That's what we're talking about.
24/7. That's my killie from. That's my doggy, them fam. He is as good as anyone at Ballers, fam. You get me?
Them man, they were ballers, bro.
Yeah.
But the environment and the people and behind them and this, that, and the other. And I always say it: if you ain't got really no one behind you, and you make it. You're flipping lucky, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
You're lucky,
100%.
I'm telling you, you're lucky. You're lucky. But, like I said, at 14, I was gone. And
I think you were lucky, Natty. You were lucky you went Lillishore.
100%,
you know what I mean? Because I remember the struggles I had to go through, like even allowing my upbringing and the, environment I had, the household I had to grow up in, that was hard enough as it is. I moved into digs with West Ham when I was 16. And, we used to... One of my closest friends at West Ham was Amos Fayua. He's actually in that picture in the background.
Yeah, that's Dean's bedroom. Dean wants to ring him so bad. He wants his number. He's waiting to come on so he could get.
Yeah, I'll give him his number. And Mossy, Mossy's always behind me, bro. Mossy's always got my back.
When we say, Dean, we've already spoke about Amos, man. He's waiting for that.
What time is he coming on? Is he coming on?
Yeah, he's coming on. He's just obviously
Yeah,
he's got no thing. He's got his whole thing, innit?
So, but like Natty was saying, yeah, the places we grew up in, it's so tough to escape the traps, right?
Mad.
The girls, the mandem, you know what I mean? Because there's the house parties, there's the clubs, like under 18 clubs.
And
like,
you're popular
you know what I mean?
as well. You're
girls
popular as well, innit?
And like, I wasn't really known like that back then because I really didn't go out. So, but Mossy was known, you know what I mean? From a young age, Mossy was known. So I used to like go to the house parties with Mossy, to the raves. I remember one time we was in Fifth Avenue. I know you remember Fifth Avenue, like back in Ilford. So
yeah.
So man was in Fifth Avenue now. Next minute, it all kicked off. You know what happened in them clubs there in the black raves when it kicks off? Someone's getting gassed.
Yeah,
the whole place
100%.
is getting gassed. So it's shut down back in the day. So the place got gassed. Everyone's coughing out, trying to get out. Police, dogs everywhere, because someone had a, you know, with them.
A rare tear.
So yeah, and it all kicked off. Bare police there, dogs. Bro, you know how scared I was. You know why? Because we had a game the next day. We shouldn't.
Oh my God!
What age was this? What age was this?
I think we was like 15. Like I was so scared. I'm like, what am I doing out at this time? I got game tomorrow. Bro, bro, Mossy was running. I'm following him. If you've ever run, yeah, when police and dogs are chasing you, imagine that we're footballers, so we run like for like, you know what I mean? We run for like that's our job. We're running, so we can run for a while. Bro, we ran 50 yards and I was blowing. I was so tired. The adrenaline, right?
Yeah.
I was blowing. So we jumped this corner now, and Mossy tucked away. We hid in this little corner. I was thinking, if we get caught, we're finished. Like for sure, West Ham's gonna like let us go. For sure. And I'm thinking all I was thinking of, the dog's gonna bite me. I'm not gonna be able to play again. And like we just stayed in that little part for a bit, and everything was gone. So we came out. But I never went out with Mossy again. Like till I was 18. So that's like never went out with him again. Till we were older, yeah. So but I think it was even harder for Mossy because he grew up in the town, like in Canning Town. So like I was in Upton Park, Mossy was in Canning Town. And he knew everybody. Not say like everyone.
Yeah, that man were outside from young, cuz.
Yeah, Mossy was outside from young. You know what I mean? I wish he was on this so he can like, you know, tell the story himself.
Dean's been waiting for him because Dean said that he's been outside from early. You know what I'm saying?
Man, yeah. You know what I mean?
Dean said he was outside from a minute, bruv.
No, he done well to even get to the stage he got at, you know what I mean? With all what he had to go through.
I didn't start stepping out till I was about 17.
Yes. What's going on,
man? What's going on, man? All good.
Hey, Uggs, we're just talking about
Amos, isn't it?
Shut up. That's my guy, man. Amos.
Hey.
He's not the right age. Yeah? You telling me he's not the right age, yeah? Amos.
Yeah.
All right, we always said that, you know, is anytime we came up against you lot ain't that age, because you was like
Izzy's not the right age.
Hey, I know how old I am, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
But you know what though? Why didn't the white guys that were bigger than us get that? You know what I mean? It's always because you're black.
They're British, bro.
But you're throwing that stereotypical. You know what I mean?
No, but it's the truth though, man. People come over and.
I've had bare white guys that was big.
Izzy, let me show you something now. In primary school, I was playing a year above, yeah. I
2
played
years
against Amos. I played against Amos, yeah.
Yeah.
I got to secondary school, yeah. Amos is 2 years younger than me, bro.
Yeah.
I played a year up. I don't know what was going on, bro. I'm thinking, how's this guy? What's this guy doing here?
We need to get him on, yeah? We need to get my boy Mossy on because you're lying. You don't lie on Mossy's head, you know. Don't lie on Mossy's head, bro.
St. Helens, bro. He was 2 years younger than me, and I was playing a year above, bro. And I played against him.
So he was playing 3 years above.
Remember Cola?
At least.
Yeah, Cola. I remember Cola.
Them man was way older than what they was. You can't tell me Cola was a year older than me.
I swear he was playing the same
Dean played a game, one time, Obviously, he's 10 years older than me, but he played the game. But he's left the school. About 10 years later, he's seen the guy. Dean's 25. The guy's going to him, yo, yeah, you missed my 30th birthday.
Yeah, bruv, I was in the what's it called? I was in the barbers, yeah. My brethren, it was in my class in school, yeah. Oh yeah, it's my birthday. He missed it. It was live. I said, yeah, rare. And then he went, yeah, man, it's my 30th, innit? I thought, what do you mean? Bruv, I'm all 24 this time. I'm thinking, how do you 30th? What's going on? So yeah, it was a real thing, bro. It was a real thing them days, man. Guys went off school.
Man. I remember Cola, man.
Remember him?
But yeah, I remember. But to be fair, though,
broad.
Yeah, it was just big, though, bro.
How can you fill out so quick?
Don't make no
Yeah,
sense.
Cola was hench. Cola was hench. Bro, I don't know if you remember, 90. I don't know if you remember this kid, yeah, Somalian kid. I think his name was Isaiah or something like that. Isaiah, bruv.
Playing for who?
I think he played for QPR. He was at different places. He went QPR as well. Bruv, this guy, oh my days. Oh my days. He came Lillishall with us, yeah? We were playing against Lillishall that time, West Ham v Lillishall. And it was a mad game. I think we won like 4-3. And I remember Coley doing kick-ups from his end to our end and setting up a goal. Yeah, but Coley was silly, bro.
Joe Cole was different, bro.
Yeah, it was different. But that kid Isaiah, I can't remember his full name. If anyone can remember him, yeah, like what a player he was, bro.
Who's the best player that you man have played with that didn't make it?
Whoa.
He was definitely up there. If I could remember his name, he definitely was up there.
Or whatever circumstances that you think, like a few people that you.
There was a kid that played for Rippleway. Yeah, obviously I was at Rippleway. I didn't play for Sinrad, and there was a kid. I think his name was Dwayne, that left-footed kid. Bro, this kid had everything. So talented, had everything, but the streets got him.
Yeah. It's like players like Ryan Kent. Remember Kenty?
No,
he played for Sinrad.
For Liverpool.
Yeah, no, Ryan Kent. He was like he didn't.
Oh, Ryan Kent.
Yeah, he didn't even make it, bro. Nah, bro. But them man, they had talent, bro. But the streets got them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I was talking about Casey as well. There's no way Casey couldn't have made it.
Yeah, Casey should have made it.
No way Casey couldn't have made it.
Bro, the streets are like, it's like a Hoover.
Yeah.
If you're in this way, if you're in this way, you're going in the Hoover cup, and that's just it.
Facts. And you ain't winning, and you ain't coming out either.
No, you're mad.
No,
I remember because Ashley Cole, brother, Matty Cole, went to my school. This is how easy it is to get sucked in, right? We're going on some trip with school. So all of a sudden now, he goes, yeah, 90, come to the toilet. I'm like, bro, what's going on? So man's gone to the toilet now. I'm here rustling and that. Man's building a zoo. I'm saying to myself, bro, we're 13. What's going on? He said, no, hold the thing. So now I don't know how to build no zoo.
Yeah.
So I'm holding it, pinching it like this. He's like, no, put it in your hand. So it opens out so I can put it. I'm like, bruv. And then all of a sudden, yeah, you want to pull? I'm like, nah, bruv, I can't. Now imagine if I took that pull.
Yeah.
Yeah. Facts. Because it just starts there.
Yeah, that's how it
starts. This is what I'm trying to say.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
It's true.
The Hoover thing with the hood thing, mad.
What happened to him though?
So many youths.
Who, Matty? I play golf with Matty, man. Matty's still bunny, still smoking. Matty buzzed a zoot from the first hole to the, and I swear by the time we finished, bro, he's already five up.
Mad.
Nice,
I'm just saying that's how easy it is to get sucked in, and a lot of these youths, like to kind of fit in and all them things there, they just tag along and go along with what's going on. Do you get what I'm saying? Talented or
even
not.
The kids now, half of them, like it's like the footballers want to be role youths.
Yeah,
like
mad, isn't it?
It's mad, fam. I'm not thinking, bro. You know what comes with this thing, fam.
Yeah, they don't know what comes with it though. That's the thing. They see they glorify it on in the music and that, and that's what they see. They don't see the real life.
But you look outside now. If you see young, obviously nowadays kids don't play on the street no more. You get it? There's no kids out. When you walk out and about, you don't see kids playing football and all of them things like that. You don't see that. Back in the day, everyone's outside playing football. You see everyone's out and about and just learning life on their own with their bedrooms. Nah, you don't see none of that. So you look outside now and you see kids. Every kid looks the same. Like you will not be able to tell a footballer from a road youth now. They all look exactly the same, fam.
It's only when he jumps in his whip that's when you know he's a baller or he's doing something else.
Do you know what I'm
You get what I'm
saying?
saying? 'Cause I see man like they kind of think they want to roll through the ends in their Rolls Royce or their G Wagon and all them. I'm thinking, bro, why do you want to roll through the ends?
Yeah, they're playing.
What's
Yeah,
wrong with you?
they're playing
You're
with
devil's
danger there,
advocate.
bro.
You're playing
Yeah.
devil's advocate, bro.
Serious.
And man will strip you for them things.
Now.
Standards.
Look
Yeah,
what
right
happened.
now.
Look what happened with Ozil and them man there. They was lucky.
Yeah. But this has happened bare times though. This happened bare times when man, like, even back in the day when man was in the hood, man would be like, yo, there's like certain barber shops, will ring man and say, yo, this one's here today. And then man will go and say, yo, let's go and go yap and take his watch or whatever. That happened all the time. Man will get calls.
Yeah, a few of the boys that play for West Ham, Steve, bro. A few of the boys that play for West Ham first team.
There's a you man come and pattern up and whatever. Like, you go to a man's ends.
That's happening now. That's happening now.
I know a few people's watch got taken, and well, I don't know. I know someone. I think someone's, not mention any name. I think someone's watch got brought back, but I know a few people's watch that got taken from the barbershop, and it was like that.
That was standard procedure.
If it's with money, you're not getting it back. That's the difference.
The thing that's happening now, you lot are going on about back in the day barbershop. That still even might happen now. But the thing that's going on now is these men are going to clubs, and when they're getting pulled, when they're moving away from the club and coming out, the man who's flipping, eyeing them up, already been said, yo, my man's in the club, and he's shining and rare, and this, that, and the other. As soon as he comes out, Lacazette got pulled like that.
Yeah, 100%.
My brethren, Josh had to go and get his watch back.
Yeah, and the thing is with that is, as a footballer, you got to know certain people and kind of be in mix with certain man. Obviously, we know what type of man's talking about, but you got to be mixing with certain man to be able to have that pool to then go and get your watch back. You know what I'm saying? Because no one's gonna go and start having conversations with certain man unless it's in it for them. Unless there's something in it for them.
It's a big charge. A big charge to it.
But there's bare footballers that don't even live in London because of that, fam.
Yeah. You might as well just go and buy a new watch. It's long.
Yeah, come on, man. That's standard procedure, fam. The footballers are getting big money. You think half of these little kids, you think, man, are going to be outside just letting you just walk around all with everything, fam?
And this is the reason why you don't really see many footballers about. Do you know what I mean? They're not outside like when we was playing. We was outside. We was outside.
Yeah, but you man know the right people though. That's the difference. You man know the right people. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of man that you man would have had to make the phone call for them.
Yeah, I hear you.
Do you get it? Like, you man know the right people. A lot of these man don't know the right people. They think they do, but they don't.
Yeah, but still,
you know what it is.
You might back up on something. I backed up on outside Studio Valbon. Me and Books was outside Studio Valbon in some South London. Used about 10 of them. It was only me and Books. They weren't in the club, but when we come out, there was an issue. Now we're scrambling and scraping. I've had to dust. My bracelets come off, everything. I'm not even going back for the bracelets. Long.
Myth.
Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not going back for it to go and get stabbed up. Long. Keep the bracelet, bro.
Myth.
But they didn't know us. This was like us playing. We was like Wycombe Wanderers at that time. Do you get what I'm saying? So it happens. It happens, bro. It happens. I don't blame the footballers for not going out and rare, not being outside and this, that, and the other. It's too risky, bro. And look at the money we was on then.
Compared to what they're on now. Yeah.
The money that they're on now is crazy. What do you think about the money that they're on now anyway, fam?
I respect it.
You can't give me
I respect it.
Get the money, innit?
Yeah, give them the money, man, because they deserve it. I respect it.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I don't know.
It's not quite the real world, though, is it?
No, it's not the football. Yeah, but football's not. Sports is not the real world, though, is it?
Yeah,
you can't compare it. Any sports, you can't compare it, man. You know what I mean? So it's an entertainment. People don't really mind the musicians getting the money or the actors and the actors. They don't mind them, but that's entertainment. Football's entertainment. So
musicians, unless you're the top ones, you ain't getting money like these, man.
No, but
Same
you're
as
still
football,
getting
innit?
money though.
Top
Yeah,
football
exactly.
guys is
Football, only
big
the
money,
top,
innit?
only the top 2% get the big money though.
No, I don't think so, man.
No, man. Championship man, them are earning P's that
No,
Premiership
but
man were earning.
now
But you got to remember
you know
my
what though,
bedroom,
Nai?
Michael.
Not every
You got to remember my
championship
bedroom
team.
Hector.
We were
My
in the
bedroom
championship.
Hector. Yeah, but you got to remember
No,
my
but
bedroom
I mean-
Hector is all. Yeah, go on, sorry.
Go on.
But he
No,
played Prem though. He was at
Yeah, but he's
Fulham.
not one of the. He's not one of the top.
No,
Prem,
but once you've been Prem, yeah,
bro,
and
he's
you've gonna
got
come down
big.
championship.
He's got big yard, big. Like I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but that's what I'm saying. Once you've been Prem, say your average wage might be 20k. 20k is a lot of money. It's $1 million a year, right? So even if you come down, you're still in that top echelon of like championship. You're still on big money. If you look after your money well, you're still gonna have a big yard and all that. It's still big money. But I'm saying the rest of the like championship, right? I'm not saying it's not good money. You might be on $6,000 a week. That's huge. That's big money
big
compared to
money,
the rest of the world, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? That's big money. If you look
Yeah,
after your
that's
piece,
what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what
it's
I'm
still
saying.
big money though. Just if you compare it.
You're still in that like the highest.
Earners. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
But it's still not even close. But you're not close to the
But you're
to
not
the
you're
top.
not KD. You're
Not
not
even
KDB
close,
in them,
bro.
man.
You're not getting
Yeah,
300,
you're not-
400
you're
bags
not-
a week.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not Sterling and them boys there.
No,
Yeah,
no,
no
not
way,
even
fam.
close, bro.
Them Sterling's been mashing for about the last 10 years, cuz.
Yeah, and I love that for him.
And
Love that for him, bro.
and not only that, it's not only like that's just basic wage we're talking. We're not talking like New
Bonuses.
Balance deal and
Yeah.
Gillette adverts and all these things.
Bonuses.
But them man, I love it for
Yeah.
them. They're
Yeah.
mashing. That's what you call mashing.
Yeah. See, if you man were playing now, you think you man would have been on that level?
Oh, easy.
Yeah, of course it would, man. It was harder back in the day, I reckon. It was harder back in the day, man. It
Yeah.
must have been.
I think it's a lot easier now. Bro,
No, but
easy.
it's not even football right now, cuz.
Yeah.
No,
It's not.
it's not.
I've said this before, and I'll keep pushing saying it. It's not football right now. You can't tackle.
I
Nothing.
know.
Back in our day, I had Izzy launching, stunned, high.
Cool. I can imagine.
It was like
If it hits you, boy.
Yeah, you're
If it
finished.
hits you,
Them big shimpas that got to your knees and that. You know them big
Yeah,
ones.
you had to have them
Remember
shimpas.
them big ones that had the thing at the bottom. You know the bit on it, you
Yeah.
put around your ankle and that.
You had to have
thing at the
them.
bottom.
Them days, you had to have them. You can't have
Bro,
them.
you know what it
Nah,
is,
the
yeah?
shimpas are like this big, blood.
Yeah.
Bro, you see the talent I think grew up in my area was so high that even our age, the age above, the age below, all high, like good quality players. So whenever like we had a game against Chelsea, Arsenal, the Charltons, anyone around Tottenham's, like United, like they had top players. United had Danny Webber, like what's the kid? Jimmy Davis, like rest his soul. You know what I mean? Chelsea, like 90 and all them, Charlton, Defoe. Arsenal had bare players, like bare Ashley, Brits, Noble, like bare players. So like the talent was so high that, Knight was saying, oh yeah, Izzy went that. You had to step your game up. Yeah. Because you're playing against the best. Yeah. Like the best in the country. Like they played for like England.
Yeah, and you see if he didn't turn up on that Saturday.
Yeah. You'd be embarrassed.
You'd be embarrassed and your whole weekend's fucked.
Yeah.
It's just
because everyone's in your ear then.
Yeah. Your whole weekend's mash up, bro. Yeah. Mash up.
Imagine if we had social media back then. Oh my God.
No, but you're on Lifeline now. I can't trust you with social media back then, fam.
No, I'm talking about the games, like, you know what I mean? The talent. Oh man, it would have been crazy.
Bro,
yeah, you could promote yourself, innit?
Yeah, exactly. Promote yourself. I was doing stuff in the youth team.
Nice, more about now.
Shouldn't really be doing.
Every player is a business. You got to see it as your character is a business.
Trust me, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you see how back in the day you get vilified for how you were because obviously people didn't know who you were. Like, see now, there'll be a whole wave of people. Like, even though a lot of
man hate
following you, a load of man will love you the way you are. You get me?
Yeah.
That's how it would have been nice. See how 90 is now, because 90 is seen as a live wire, isn't it? In the football world, he's seen as a live wire, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's because of he's just outspoken and just says what he says. But you see now in this day and age,
you got a big following.
You get big like that.
Yeah, 100%.
That's why they go and get Simon Jordan on TalkSport and all these men on that.
What do you feel? Like, Nate, I want to ask you, what do you think the difference between you and Joe Barton is? Because he says what he wants, though, and he's still got a platform.
Boy,
he's black, isn't it? That's the first thing.
Boy,
that's the truth, though. That's the first thing.
Truth, though. That's the truth.
Bruv, I put something up the other day saying about women's football and this, that, and the other. And Twitter fucking got onto me. They said, we're taking this down, read these rules, rare, and if you agree, click OK and you can go back in. If you don't, you're not going back in. I'm like, rah.
We're done.
But man are on there.
Doing all
Joey
sorts.
Barton's on there.
Too much wars and that.
Bruv, he is calling them everything under the sun.
100%.
I quote tweeted something. Quote
Why is that though? What is that? You banned on there or something? Or
I think you've got a shadow ban on you.
Trust me, bro. Something.
You must have, yeah.
Because I went missing off Twitter for a while, right? And it wasn't that I was missing. It was just that the man them weren't letting me go through.
I was like that.
Bro, it's crazy.
Yeah, Twitter was mad,
what was you saying though?
Saying too much, man.
He was saying everything.
Saying way too much.
But you know what it is though? You know what it is? I was talking about all this feminine stuff that the man them are doing, all this LGBT stuff that I got sacked. Yeah, I got sacked from an Irish club when I went over to Ireland, Glentoran, for saying, "You man are some faggots." I got sacked for that.
But you can't say that though.
In this day and age, they don't like it.
What do you mean, why not? You can't. What do you mean, bro?
But Izzy, on a real, why can't I say it?
Yeah, but not even that. It's not correct.
You should be able to say what you want, but this day and age is crazy, man.
In a certain, you talking about your teammates?
What does it actually mean, though? What does it actually mean, though? Like, obviously, it means gay. It means someone gay, innit?
Yeah, but you're trying to say. Are you trying to say like in your mental? When you say that, you're trying to say you man are soft, though, isn't it? That's your turn to it. When you say that word,
you man are just some neat.
Yeah, but then that's what I'm saying. You're comparing being gay to being soft.
But he didn't. But that's what I'm saying. He's basically saying I didn't say gay. I'm saying.
I know he said gay.
I'm saying what does
it's interpretation, innit? It's interpretation.
What does that word mean in real life, though? That's what I'm trying to say. What does
it mean in real life?
Yeah, what does it actually mean?
It means you're gay.
Well, I don't know what the F word means, but I know gay means happy.
That's the real word to gay.
That's the real, yeah. That's the real. What does the F word mean?
We know what that means.
No, but I know what the term means.
You know what it is?
What does it mean?
It's a case, and it means a bundle of sticks bound together as fuel, or it's an offensive term for a gay man. So
that's what I'm saying. Because it's offensive.
I was on the sticks and stones thing.
Abundance of sticks is crazy, though.
You get me?
That's what it means.
That sounds sus. Abundance of sticks. I don't need sand for tea. I don't want to see abundance of sticks in any form.
Yeah.
Hey, let's move on.
Let's move on.
What I'm going to say though, one question. What happened with you filthy fellas? I saw them say something on halftime hooks yesterday when you were with Hook. Someone put a comment something about filthy fellas. What's all that about?
No, I was on filthy innit from the get go. So when they first jumped off.
Well, regular.
Yeah. I was on there regular. So every week I was on there, and me and Poet kind of like not clashed, but we didn't see really eye to eye. And then like you know what, brother, you don't want to really disrespect him. He don't want to disrespect you, so you kind of like just to keep it moving.
Yeah.
So it just got like that. Do you know what I mean? I've spoken to Poet since anyway. Poet's blessed. And then like people that was on there. And this, that, and the other, I just started kind of going at them on Twitter, just through like, you know how it is when you get pissed off at certain things or whatever. And this, that, and the other.
You would have vented it up.
Yeah, man, just venting. Do you get what I'm saying? So I went at Steve-O, he blocked me, and then I was going at some other man them and whatever and this, that, and the other. But in the end, I said, you know what, I can't even be bothered, bro. So I just kind of calmed down. But me and them. Yeah, me and them are cool, bro. Me and them are cool. We're blessed. But I was on there from the get-go, and they're doing well, to be fair.
But what are you coming for Steve-O for, man? I like Steve-O, man. Steve-O was at Orient. I went alone with Steve-O.
Yeah, bro. You know me. When I just get upset, man, just start chatting, and whoever's in the firing line, Yeah, get me. Like, I'm small, cuz. You know
That's
when the
the
small man
dodge.
them
That's
start
the
getting
dodge
mad.
bullets, blood.
Yeah, you know when the small man them start getting mad. You just get,
Yeah.
everybody. You know what I mean? And Steve-O was mentioning something about filthy fellas at that time on a tweet. I went back and just quote tweeted it and just said a madness, and he just blocked me, and that was just it.
Nah, fair enough. Now, Steve's a cool guy, man. Cool guy.
No, don't get me wrong. Come on, you know what I mean? I ain't got nothing
You
against
still
them.
blocked? Are you still blocked?
Yeah, of course. I'm blocked from everybody, cuz.
bro.
What was it? What, 10 years ago?
Kev,
10
I'm
years ago.
blocking.
Like,
But Piers Morgan's blocked me. Everyone's blocked me, bro. I'm just blocked from everyone. You get me? But minor.
That's mad. That's mad.
but even now,
Wait,
switching
what?
it back to switching it. Go on. Is
I was gonna say, like, anyone watch the games yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, cool.
No.
Arsenal, innit?
Liverpool, obviously.
Yeah, I'm Arsenal through and through. You get me?
So you
That's
watched the whole
what is
game,
that?
the
What is that?
Arsenal game.
What is that? A London Liverpool supporter? Mad.
Crazy,
Yeah.
crazy.
Don't see the many of them, do you?
Indeed, actually, tell me why you support Liverpool. That's a good.
Bro,
Yeah.
it's John Barnes, obviously, man. Come on, John Barnes. Come on, man. What do you think this is? If John Barnes played for West Ham or Chelsea at the time, I'd be supporting them teams. I didn't know who Liverpool were. I just supported him. I wanted to be John Barnes. Anytime I played football, I was pretending. I was trying to use my left foot because of John Barnes, bro. It was mad.
I hate you.
All sorts, bro.
yeah.
John
You
Barnes
can
was
see
the
that.
guy, bro. John
You
Barnes
can
was
see
the
that.
I
guy.
hate.
You think you're gonna win the league this season?
Yeah, man. I think we'll win it.
Nah, I think
How many points are you ahead of Arsenal?
7.
How many points?
Arsenal are not even second. Chelsea is second now.
Yeah, that's on goal difference, though. That's on goal difference.
They're joint second on points. Goal
Yeah,
difference.
we was ahead of them last week as well. It's on goal difference, isn't it? But they're playing well, isn't it? But our fixtures are looking a little bit
You're
easy.
saying you're joint points with Chelsea right now.
Izzy, not the wickedest thing is, yeah?
No, they're playing well, man.
No,
Chelsea.
Chelsea
were moving like beginning of the season, last season.
Bruv,
Nah, they're
don't get
playing well,
twisted.
bro.
Don't get twisted, bruv. Nah, Chelsea kicking ball.
Yeah, but the way you were talking last season, though.
I don't know how, but Chelsea kicking ball.
It's Caicedo and Lavia. That double pivot there, decent, man. It's just strong.
Fernandes is like playing well though as well.
Yeah, he's doing.
Yeah, but it's not him. It's the Caicedo Lavia thing, man. That's obviously.
He's not playing regular though. If you watch the team, he changes them every game.
Yeah, not really Lavia. Lavia.
Recently, he's done well, man. Recently, what's his name? Fernandes.
Yeah. He's
been playing recently, man.
But I think Chelsea will be a lot better by playing in Kunku up front all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, you're better than Jackson. Yeah, but Jackson's physical, isn't it?
No, Jackson's he's just a runner.
Yeah, but he's physical though, isn't it?
Not really, bro. He gets bullied off the ball all the time.
He's shocking.
He won't make it.
That's what I'm saying. You see, back in the day, I remember when you was at, was it Brighton? You was at, you scored like 7 in a row or something, innit? Was it something like that?
Yeah.
I remember them times there. I was thinking, bro, Arsenal, we've got to get either you or Jermaine, fam. Like, we've got to get one of these, man. Like, that's what we needed at the time.
Clinical striker, bro.
We only got Jeffers. Remember when we tried to get Jeffers and that?
Yeah.
We needed one of these bags.
Well, it would have been. They should have took Defoe because after Wright. And then
it would have been right though, because true.
You know what I'm saying? He was ahead.
If they were looking for Fox in the box, that was definitely
him. He was the original Fox in the box for that. Do you get what I'm saying? So they should have just took him and elevated the thing from there. Do you get what I'm saying? But obviously Harry and them man there, you know Harry, once he's got his brethren and his people, them, that was it, bro. You ain't getting them unless money's talking. It's long. Do you get what I'm saying? But I went on a little run down there, but he also went on a run when he was at.
What teams would you have opportunity to go to?
Who, me?
Yeah.
The one team that I kind of regret not even trying to indulge in it is when we went to Hong Kong. Yeah, we played in the Hong Kong Sevens, our Chelsea team, and then after final said, "Yo, what you saying?" Boom, boom, boom. Speaking to my dad and that. And we just parred it off. Not parred it, but we was like, nah, we're right where we are. Do you get what I'm saying? And I wish I would have went there. And the next thing I wish I would have went is I wish I'd have went West Ham with Defoe. Because they was going to take both of us.
Oh, Jimmy tried to come for you as well, yeah?
Yeah. They was going to take both of us, bro. Yeah,
why didn't you go? Why didn't you go?
Chelsea at the time was like, you know what I mean? They had a good squad at Chelsea.
Chelsea was hard though, man.
They had a good squad at Chelsea. West Ham were the best team though. We had everyone there.
Yeah.
And you get opportunities at West Ham.
Exactly. But it's like my dad was looking at it from the point of view of you got to like kind of learn from somebody first. And at Chelsea, they had man like Zola, they had Isaye, they had like World Cup winners there. Do you get what I'm saying? So when you learn your trade, but I didn't think we didn't anticipate enough that you could get in the first team at 17. Because back then it was like kind of a rare thing. A lot is.
Yeah.
Like getting in the first team and being established. Like, do you get what I'm saying? So it was kind of like, oh yeah, we can learn and build our trade and this that. And on top of that, they said they'll give man a yard and all of that. That means I'm at the ends. Do you get what I'm saying? So them kind of things, they played a flipping difference. So we just went that way. But like I said, the final thing, while I was at Chelsea and before going to Chelsea, I wish I would have just like slide with the phone with West Ham.
I had a similar thing as well. Like when we had a tournament in Germany, and we went over there. I think we played the likes of Sampdoria, Dortmund.
Yeah, I remember the tournaments then.
Yeah, and I came, and Carrick got player of the tournament, and I came second. And after, I think our manager was like, yeah, the Sampdoria manager was asking about you. And then time, I used to love Italian football.
Mad.
Like, you know what I mean? Channel 4. Go Lazio and all that. That was my favourite league.
Yeah, so when he said that... That's only football and telly, innit?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Back then, yeah.
When he said that to me, I was so gassed that I thought... But then I didn't realise... I'm thinking about it now, if my son had that, I would have pushed it for my son. But I didn't really have anyone like to do that for me, you know what I mean? Because going to play in Italy, they had the best defenders. I would have learned so much out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's the defensive league. That league there.
You know what I mean? Baresi, people like Baresi, Maldini were my favourite players. Imagine how much I would have learned of them. Like, you know what I mean? Just being in Italy. Like, I would have loved to have been out there, man. So, like, I always wanted to play abroad, play in Spain, play in Italy, but I just don't think I had the backing to do that. I know I had the ability to do it, but just didn't have, like, you know what I mean?
Backing,
the people, to get me there.
No, I hear that.
It's a sad story, man. You hear that story happen a lot of times. Back in the day.
Izzy's story is
so sad, man. This day and age, it's more acceptable coming from our background to make it as a footballer. Back in the day, it was never realistic. Parents didn't look like a realistic thing being a footballer.
Oh, never. Yeah. Can you imagine? I had to hide my football like when I started.
That's what I was trying to say is see before when we was talking about the differences, my dad didn't give a shit about school.
Yeah.
He said, make sure you just get there. Swear down. He said, make sure you get there. You're not disrupting anything or whatever, and this, that, and the other. Because this is the system that you have to go through.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? But the main thing is ball. So when
he knew that was a way out. He knew that was a way out.
100%.
So he knew.
Even when I went to Lillishall, he was still like, don't watch that. Don't worry about that. It's cool. Because, bro, I ain't got no GCSEs. I didn't even go and pick up the letter to open the letter to go and get the GCSEs. All them man there at Lillishall was going to pick up the letters and this, that, and the other, and and blah, blah, blah. I wasn't doing it. Because my dad was just telling me, don't worry about it. It's blessed. We're going to pattern everything. So when I had him behind me, do you get what I'm saying? And then you got your case there where you're saying you have to hide certain things and rare and this, that, and the other. It's, you know what I mean?
Totally different household, yeah. I don't know, the African household was more about education. It was mad about education. Bro. It's like, it was just everything was education.
Even when you see players now, and you go like, you see like, a lot of the players, like, a lot of the time, a lot of our fathers weren't there, innit? But you see, like, I feel like our generation, the generation above, is the first time that we're really involved with our kids, like, heavily, like, no matter what, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you're learning on the job, innit? You get me?
Yeah.
And, like, even now, if you go football matches and whatever with your kids and this and that, you will see all the fathers and that on the sidelines. You'll see the mothers as well taking them and all that, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it was like that back in the day, man.
Nowhere near that.
No, nothing like that. Nothing like that. You had a few dads and that was about it. And one or two mums.
No, but I remember though, my team, you had Coley's mum and dad were always there. You had a lot of the white parents' mum and
Wow.
I don't wanna
It was
you know,
that. It was
the
that. Though. Just
stereotype
say
though.
it was that. It
I
was
don't want
that.
to push the
Say it.
stereotype like, you know, black fathers are not there. You know, but I feel like all the black boys in our team, we didn't really have our parents there. You had Terrell Forbes, whose nanny was always there. Nanny T was in every game, you know what I mean? She was there supporting him. You know, apart from that, you know what I mean? You had Adam Newton. I think now and again his dad will come to the game. To be fair
Newts.
to him. Yeah, Newt's dad will come to the
That's
game.
what my mum said. Sandra was like with Jermaine. That's what my mum.
Oh, bro,
always said
Sandra,
to me. She
you
said
know what? Big
Sandra
up to
was like that
Sandra,
with
you know.
Jermaine.
Sandra was at
Everywhere,
every
fam.
game, home,
was
away. It's
there.
like Nat Bertie, home, away, every game, them lot. And I saw Bertie, you know what, 90s, lucky, you know. Like, everywhere, Bertie was there. Bertie will be the first one. When I knew 90s playing was when I see Bertie.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what I knew 90s playing. Because
You know how many people don't listen?
dreads.
You know how many people don't listen even with that though? You know what I'm saying? It's also good that he actually listened because there's a lot of man, like my mom's told me all the right thing to do. I've done all the wrong things. You know what I'm saying? There's so many people don't actually listen to the advice that they get and actually follow the structure that they.
But don't you think though? I think that's the patriarchy. I think you still need a father figure in the household, and that's the truth, bro. Like, you know, boys.
Yeah, because I was
was
scared of my dad.
Yeah,
I was scared of my dad. My dad was from Clapton.
He's on stuff. Yeah. He's not. We're not messing about with you. He's not
Yeah,
messing about with all that.
And you know the worst thing is, my dad never put his hands on me. To this day, I'm 42.
Didn't have to.
He didn't have to. He
Right.
didn't have to. My mum would fling things after me, and I'll be. Do you get me?
Domestics.
But my dad has never put his hands on me.
You're lucky. I
Never.
definitely got.
He ain't even gripped me.
Respect. He had respect for him.
Do you get what I'm saying? But true say, I knew that it was like an aura.
yeah.
Yeah.
And now I'm one of the smallest out of all my brethren, and I'm bigger than my dad. And I'm thinking, how was I scared of this brother here? Do you get what I'm saying? But that was the aura he had, bro.
Yeah.
Any brother that he went up to, Iz will tell you, any brother that went up to him or he went up to them, it was complete respect.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? I ain't met a man yet that's got a bad thing to say about my dad. So I was like, I've got to kind of fall in line still. Do you get what I'm saying? And that was the relationship me and him had. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's good, man. That's good.
For real. And that's this. I mean, I've got 3 daughters now, and that's just the kind of way I'm trying to go. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man, they're doing my head in, but it's blessed.
Bro, what can you do, bro?
That's what kids do, man.
Yeah,
kids
bro.
do, man.
Nah, the gal them are the worst though.
You think so?
Diva thing, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah. I see it on my daughter, bro, and she's got me wrapped around her little finger.
And you just melt.
of course.
Nothing you could do, bro.
Girls are different, though. Girls are different.
You're angry. I hate it. Daddy.
Don't even shout at them.
It's long. It's the daddy. The daddy shout like daddy. It's you do anything they want. You know what I mean?
Once they give you a cuddle, everything's just
forgotten. Everything's forgotten. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah,
man.
Kids are the best.
This is the side that people don't see from. You know what I'm saying? Like that even footballers, they got other lives. You know, when I see certain people talking online or whatever, they talk about these footballers. Because I was chatting to Lescott and that the other day, and I was just saying that football's the only sport in the world where man at home think they can do what the players on the pitch are doing. like you don't hear man say I can beat up Floyd Mayweather or I can beat Lewis Hamilton in a race, or you don't hear them.
Sometimes you do. You might be like, I can.
Nah, no one thinks they can beat up John Jones. You get me?
No one thinks they can beat up John Jones. No one thinks they can beat up John Jones.
Some people might think they can have Mayweather though.
No,
some might think they can have Mayweather.
I seen a thing on Mayweather the other day where he was jabbing the heavy bag, and bruv, it sounded like a strap.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen that.
It's crazy, isn't it?
I was like, raw. So this is him. Yeah. That was him a couple of years ago. The video must have been a couple of years old, but he was still retired. So you can imagine in the prime.
He's prime.
On a human being.
And that bag was that heavy. It wasn't no little light thing. The bag wasn't even moving. It was just a sound. There was no one behind it, but it was the heaviest bag. You lot have to go and check that. It
I've seen
sounded
that.
like a strap, bro. So imagine getting that, because you know
In
his
your
thing was
face.
completely a jab, move, not
Yeah.
to get hit and
Yeah,
get
Combo.
he's not even
Yeah.
a super
You're not
puncher
hitting
like
him.
that.
You're not hitting him. You're not hitting him.
But do you see what you're saying, yeah, about, you know, Jolyon said, you know, I mean, you're
That's what man
saying
was chatting about.
people think, people think they can do. Like, I laugh sometimes, yeah, because football's a difficult sport.
Man.
You know what I mean? People who play football, some of them might not be like academically gifted, right? But you see when they're on the field, right? It's like they're geniuses. They're solving mathematical problems on the pitch with the angles. They're geniuses anyway, right? So like, if these people that talk like fans, you shit, look at that touch. Bro, give a simple 5-yard pass to these people.
Yeah,
They
bro,
could not even track a
I
ball.
see a couple YouTubers the other day. I was with
They could
one
not
of them the
track-
other day, but I see them do like a couple football things. I was thinking, rah, you got a big following online, but you can't even kick a ball, fam. Like, you pop up, you know them man that jump before they kick. You know that them, and then they're like stabbing at it. You know, they're stabbing at it, man. I'm thinking, rah, you proper can't play football, innit?
You see. Hey, listen. No, man, you proper can't play football. Now, listen, Here's what I'm trying to say. A man, do you know what it takes to pass a ball 5 yards so the next brother it's easy for your teammate
for him to
throw the ball?
Yeah, facts. I say this all the time. That you know certain passes, you know. I'm telling you what to do with the pass.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You know, there's certain passes that you know that I'm playing this ball for you to give it back to me because the way I played it, and I'm playing this ball in a certain position. I know you know what I want you to do with it. You get me?
Let alone to do something like Trent does and hit a ball 60, 70 yards across the pool. Onto a man's foot while he's running.
In his path.
While he's running.
Yeah.
Crazy.
To put him through on goal.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Some man can't even kick the ball 20 yards. You know that, innit?
Can't lift the ball up. Some man.
Yeah, I mean, like, keep it up. Keep it up. I don't mean along the floor. I mean, keep it up. You know that, innit?
Yeah.
They're on the sideline talking.
Chatting stuff.
Yeah. That's what happens online.
The most.
I even see it's so funny, because it's so funny because I was even. But when I was chatting to some people like proper ballers and that, like Morris chatting to JM, Jordan Morris, it was like, I'm like, bro, like you man are big in the football world, innit? You know what I'm saying? You with Lampard at Chelsea and doing all this stuff on little bits and bobs.
Yeah, Jordan was a player, bro.
But you got to remember, if you're not in this, if you finish football, you're not in this podcast world, and you're not saying what you're saying online, you just get fallen by the wayside. Like, because man will get jobs because of what they're saying online.
Yeah.
Because they feel like people feel, like he knows football or he's commentating and he's talking about football. You start getting jobs based on, if you're not online now, people just forget about that, whether you play football or not. No one cares, fam.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be online. You gotta be online, putting yourself back in the public eye, fam. It's mad.
That's just what we were just now talking about before. And a moment come on like that. We were saying, well, basically, if you're not around, that's it. Really?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
You gotta stay relevant, man.
In the new way, in the new way, yeah.
Yeah, if you're not around, this is what's doing the thing. Do you get what I'm saying? Me and you were just now saying they're making paper from this.
Yeah, big money, man.
Paper, sponsorships are mad. Man again, I'm saying man again. I heard a number the other day. I ain't gonna say who and what number it is. I heard a man get a few $100 to go on Sky and do this, and man went there. I was thinking, what?
Don't believe everything you hear, though.
You never kicked a ball in life.
For the fact that you told me that number, that's what I'm hearing, innit? I don't assume you're a liar, innit? I'm just gonna take it for what you said, innit? You could be exaggerating, and I'm just thinking,
but
that money's in the game, though. Don't get it twisted.
But even yet still, like, I know some of these men are getting like to go and do an ad or whatever. They're getting like 15 bags.
Yeah.
To get picked up from their yard. Now, let's talk in reality now. 15 bags to get picked up from your yard, to go to another city, to go and take a couple pictures, to get dropped back to your yard.
Facts.
It's mad.
Bring a couple of your bedrooms with you for the journey.
Bust a couple juices.
Couple juice. And go back. Constantly. You do that 2-3 times a week, you're making football money, fam.
Well, this is what I'm trying to say.
Do that a couple times a week, you're good. Do it, playing it around your kids, around your life. You're living life, bro. You ain't got to do no editing, no nothing.
You're all right, bro. You're
That's
all
why
right.
man just started trying to start jumping these things. I used to always see
But
people
then what
running
happened to you though, man? You like, you know what I mean? You was an up and coming baller. What happened? Why didn't you
Bro,
make it?
bro, it's same like you, bro. My
the roads,
background
innit?
weren't football, and I went,
Yeah.
What did he say?
I
Hold
went
on,
left.
what did he say?
Hey, the road, it's the roads, fam.
Roads,
First
yeah.
of all, my background
Just
weren't
tell
football,
the
yeah,
truth.
and then, bro, the roads grabbed me, hugged me, bro. You get me? So that's the truth of it, innit?
So let me ask you, when was the point that you said I can't even get through there anymore?
Bro, I don't even know. You know, it's just like I was doing stuff in school, yeah.
I hear you. School.
Like, I was
Okay.
doing
From
stuff
young.
from school, bro. You get me?
That's
So,
young, boy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
from
it's
young.
like, bro, I had managers coming to my house wanting to sign me, and not professional, man, just like Sunday football. Like, but I was just doing stuff in it, so I couldn't really bother. I was paying for my school, I was paying for district, Essex, and all this, but you come to Sunday, Simran wanted to sign me, and I thought, my dad said, don't even bother, because he can't be bothered. He don't even wake up on the Sunday, because I was accident night. So
Yeah, but
bro,
your dad was there. Couldn't he
I'm not
wake
saying
you
I was
up though?
amazing. Huh?
Couldn't he wake you
Say
up?
again?
You
My
said
dad.
like your dad told him
No,
not
my
to be
dad.
bothered.
No, my dad knew what my attitude was, and plus he didn't. My dad was like more of a churchy sort of guy, yeah. So it wasn't like he cared about football. Like my dad could have made it when he was younger, yeah, because you know, when he was younger, for my parents, like my dad had like 8 siblings. You get me? So he was the oldest. So football was the last thing he was allowed to do. You get me? He had to go and work. He had to go school, work, and then do all madnesses before football. You get me? So he didn't see football as a main thing for me. You get me? He'd rather me learn a trade or do something. You get me? He didn't really push the football thing. Even though he came to a couple of my matches and he thought, you know what? You're serious, you know. I didn't realize he was that good. You get me?
No, but that's what I mean. I look at it now. I see boys in your age group, like you, Andrew, Askew,
Andrew, Askew.
you know what I mean, Cooley. Like you had a lot of talented players in that district team.
That district team, bro. We won it, bro. We had Joe Farmer as well, bro. We was doing stuff in that district team, and you remember Craig? I can't remember his surname. We had a striker. That left the country. I think he left the borough to go and play for some next team. It was crazy, bro. Our team was crazy, but bro, it was just like.
Was Wayne Phillips your year above?
Wayne Phillips, I think it was a year above him. I remember that name.
He was
a big name. It was a big name.
Yeah,
I think our year was a bit. I think it came too early. It didn't get like only a few players was getting picked up, and the players that was getting picked up, you're thinking, how did he get picked up?
Yeah, but your year wasn't serious though. A lot of yous was just on road or on girls and like, you know what I mean?
That's the thing, bro.
Were not serious at all.
Bro,
you see their group,
bro, we was going district, yeah. Remember Dave Agas?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Bro, Dave Vegas didn't want to pick us, bro, because he knew St. Bonds was all our players could have got in the district team. You get me? But we was just trouble. We'd be up there every time we played them. We beat their players up. So it was beef at district, bro. We get to district, it's beef there immediately. You get me? But bro, if you go in district, all them like I know it's bad to say the white boys. They'll turn up their mum, their dad, their grandparents. Their grandkids, everyone was there, bro. You get me?
To support them, yeah. They had a big support.
We turn up with them. They come to pick us up. You get
me?
Because
real
my
talk. That's true.
My mum and dad weren't coming to the matches. You get me? So you lose a bit of when you see all that. And I can't even tell my dad the goals I'm scoring. I can't even tell him I'm scoring.
Yeah,
he thinks, who are you playing against? 5 men. Because I'm scoring 4 or 5 goals a game, and I'm telling him I got to my dad I scored 1 goal because he's thinking, the team you're playing is crap and all that. He's not believing it. You get me? So it was disheartening, bro. It was disheartening. You get me? So the roads grabbed me, and I thought, you get me?
On the flip side, the question: when did you know that you're ready?
And you know what, now, it's weird. Like I said, my upbringing wasn't great, but my confidence level was so high.
I hear that.
Right? Because I've always had big confidence, even from school. I knew, I thought, you know what, I'm good at this thing. I've always believed in myself. When we started the youth team, right? The YTS.
Yeah.
So obviously, I'm not captain, bro. I'm new to the team.
Yeah.
Right. Our first game, I can't even remember who it was. Like, I think I was playing for the under-18s. Like, you know what I mean? That's 2 years above. I just grabbed the captain's armband and that was it. I took it over.
Mad.
I was like, I'm captain. Like, the manager looked at me like, all right, no.
Fair
You know what I mean? No one
yeah,
like, I wanted
that's captain material.
It's captain material,
it.
innit?
I
That's
took it. I
material.
just took it. And from that, just
You have
you
to
know
be
what I mean?
you have to be a captain to do them things. Then.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have
I
to
just
be.
took it. Like, I'm
Simple.
like, I didn't
Only a
see
captain
anyone
would do
else that could lead me on that field. Like, I thought, okay, cool. You know what I mean? I felt I'm the leader here, so I'm taking it. Even though I'm younger than like most of them,
Yeah.
I just took it. But I always had confidence that I knew I was ready. I think I was ready from my second year YT. First year I killed it, got in England under 18s. You know what I mean? I was like me, Coley, Carrick, who was killing it that first year.
Yeah.
Killing it. I was playing with them lot there, yeah. So, you know what I mean? I knew I was ready. Like, if it weren't for the injury, I definitely would have been up with them not playing first team.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? Because I had people that I looked up to in the first team, like Rio. For me, like Rio's one of the best centre half ever in the Premier League. Like,
100%.
you know, I don't think people understand because they didn't really see him at his prime. You know what I mean? Like a lot of these new fans, but Rio was a proper player. You know what I mean? So yeah, to have him there every day to see him, like, you know, it was amazing.
You're learning off him, innit? Obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
My one was a bit. You see me, yeah. My one was a bit because you see me, as you know, like my dad tried to do the same thing he done with Serena Williams, like in the tennis thing, innit?
The tennis. Yeah.
This guy,
real talk.
I swear, bro. I swear, bro.
Yes, I remember. His dad was original with that.
You know,
I swear that my dad.
No,
you think I'm joking?
It's no joke, bro. This is a true story.
That was in Great Britain, you know.
True story. But I'll tell you, my dad tried to do the Serena Williams thing
before the Serena Williams
and the Tiger Woods thing, the Lewis Hamilton thing. He tried to take over that. Then he thought, I'm gonna do this thing with my oldest son. You get me?
So it was close though.
But these times I'm playing for Great. I'm about 11. I'm playing for Great Britain. But obviously, my mum and dad end up splitting up. I've moved to Canning Town. You get me? That's where it's all gone wrong. So, but these times I've got to Canning Town.
He can't believe it. He can't believe it.
I swear on my life, people don't even know how good I am at tennis, blood. If you
He's a madman at tennis.
If you see me, like, oh my days.
You know how I found that? I didn't even know how I found out. Yeah, I was playing golf with Shane Smith's dad, like Leon Smith. Like obviously Leon Smith knows like all them, man. They're all same age group and that. And bro, Smith was saying, you know, D played for tennis for Great Britain, you know, he could have made it. Bro, that man was telling me, I didn't even know. I was like, swear down. Because he played tennis. Like, when you look at him now,
tennis is crazy, isn't it? Tennis is crazy. A black man playing tennis is crazy to me.
You look at my life, gel,
exactly.
But you got to remember, when I moved to Canning Town, obviously he tried to put us in it. He tried to do this thing, like one guy in there, he's hard on me. Every minute we're playing tennis, every minute going to the park, doing this Serena Williams thing, But obviously I've moved to Canning Town. You get me? I'm going secondary school in Canning Town. Now I'm playing football now. So these times now, what's happened is I'm the best in my year, easy and all that, and I'm playing football now. I've realized football now. I'm cool now. You get me? I'm kind of half outside all the time. I'm year 8, year 7, year 8, year 9. I'm outside. I'm popular. But my dad lives in Chinkford, so he's having to come and get me and take me to Chinkford every day. You get me? But now I'm thinking, I'm popular now. You get me? I'm not really trying to play tennis. That's all kind of dead. You get me?
Crazy.
So man's popular, but now I'm playing football. So Charlton have come because I'm scoring every game. I'm playing year above. I'm scoring every minute of the game now. But you know, one of them days, my dad's gone, do you really want to play football now? I'm like, let me go to these trials. You get me? But you know, when you go to the trials, you've had the game of your life. Yeah. You know, I just had one of them days where I've just gone, I've smashed it up. I'm up front and I've just scored about 7 goals or something like that. They've gone, listen, we want you come over here. But these times I'm playing tennis heavy. I'm like, 8, year 9, I'm playing tennis heavy. I'm like, I can't even go and do this football thing. Like, really? But I'm playing it. I'm best in my school. Everyone's like, listen, you need to go and do this football thing. My dad's like, no, he needs to focus on this tennis thing. This is the way we're going to get out. Like, my dad's, he's like kind of like your dad. He's from Clapton as well. You get me? So there's another youth. There's another youth from Clapton that was me and him, 2 black boys from Clapton. I'll tell you off screen who it is, innit? That no one knows. But I'm talking like on the roads kind of thing. Like, I'll tell you who it is. But his dad and my dad are best friends. and he both tried to do the same thing for both of us. You get me? So when I see him out when we're at Kane and whatever certain things, we would always kind of laugh, talk about. Man used to. No one even knows. It's a white world. You get me? It's a white world. You get me? So we're traveling around the country playing tennis, just us, man. Just like now we're just road youths, just playing this thing. And I was thinking, bro, I should have just stuck to the football team because that's really what I could have just gone and done. And then just like I say, just being outside just took over, fam. You get me? Like it just didn't end up working out because of
what was the tennis world like? And I know you said there was it's a white world. Like in the tennis world, there's hardly any black people in that tennis world. Because obviously, like that's what I want my daughter to do. But what would you like, how was it for you?
It was like you have to remember as well, it's not just the tennis world, it's more like how I am as well. Because my mom and dad are split up and I've gone Canning Town. Now I'm turned into I'm a proper product of my environment. You get me? Because if I'd stayed in Chingford, I would have been a proper posh, sneaky kind of youth. That's
but before the breakup though, when you first started.
When I first started from young, I was like, that's just all I knew, innit? You just going.
Was it uncomfortable for you, or was like everyone just welcomed you? And because I felt when I played cricket, it was uncomfortable for me.
No, it weren't comfortable like that because I'm always the only black one there. I'm always on my own.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Always in the corner. But you have to remember as well, them times there because I'm on my own. It kind of strengthened me a bit because I was one of them guys. If I see people kind of laughing a little bit or whatever, I was just aggressive to them, like. So I was always that aggressive little black boy that plays tennis in this world because I'm in Canning Town. So after a while, it got to a certain point when I'm like 13, 14. Now I'm definitely now on the roads as well now these times. Now I'm shotting, doing all these things at this early age now. Now I'm going to play tennis a little bit. Now I'm a different guy. You get me? So if I see any type of little funny business or a little, because you have to remember in the tennis world, everyone's posh. You see in the football world, everyone's lower class, isn't it?
Yeah, rich. People got rich. Their dad's bringing them in the Mercedes, and they've got all the equipment.
You see the guys that play tennis. You see like all these tennis players now, like the Jamie Murrays and Andy Murrays. None of them go school. You don't go school. You all you get homeschooled and then you play tennis. You play tennis.
Oh, really?
Golf. Yeah, no one goes school. You don't go school at all. You can't make it in the tennis world if you go to school. You ain't got time.
Oh, wow.
You get me? But these times I'm in school, so I'm really, really and truly. I'm not really. That's why. The only reason Serena and Venus done it is because Dad went and did. If you've seen the story that them man had, that's why I rate him so high because he knew what he had to do.
He knew.
He knew what he had to do for them. They're in the hood, like their boyfriends are gangbangers and all of that. He's keeping them all away from that. I'm gonna focus on my two daughters and we're gonna get out of this thing. Same as Lewis Hamilton and that. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna be a guy that's dedicated to your children, you gotta be dedicated to do any sport. Even in football, you got to take your kid all over the country. You got to your life is on hold.
My mum, Lillishire was based in flipping Telford.
Yeah, bro, it's far.
And my mum and dad was there every weekend for the game, cuz without fail. Rice and peas and chicken, macaroni, cheese, salad, everything. Boom.
Yeah,
everyone was eating in the place.
Like you was in jail. Like you was in jail.
Everybody. Everyone was eating, bro. All my roommates, everyone was just mashing down the food. Do you get what I'm saying? But that was every weekend. You know what I mean? Sometimes my mum and Sandra and that would jump in the whip together. Boom, come down. You get what I'm saying? Every weekend, bro. Defoe's nan, come down. Boom. Every weekend that we were just there. Do you get what I'm saying? Because, like you said, our parents had that knack to like, rah, these men can actually get in here, you know?
Yeah, facts.
Do you get what I'm saying? They can actually get in here, and my dad kind of had like a sight, like to say, boy, that could actually be my son's life.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
And would you say, right? You see, Lillishire, obviously, you had the top 16 or 18 kids, right, in the country at that school. Well, it wasn't the top because I wasn't there, but I didn't go to the trial.
But don't like, no. It's on a level you laugh,
yeah.
But 2, 3, 4 players do slip through the wayside, so they don't pick. Sometimes they get it wrong.
Oh no, Gerard, I didn't go on the trial. I had the letter. I didn't go on the trial.
Okay, so Gerard,
I just didn't go.
They didn't pick Gerard.
Oh wow!
And look where he turned out to be.
Oh, swear down.
Yeah. No, players they drop through the wayside. Some of the players, 100%.
Yeah, but say you was top. Would you say out of that 18 or 16 group that you stood out?
Yeah.
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 Who would? Yeah.
And
who would you say were the top 5 boys that stood out in that group? In your group?
in my
Every
group,
game. Yeah.
me, Defoe, Leon Britton, Cookie, Stephen Cook.
Oh, yeah. I remember Stephen Cook. Left foot.
No, right-footed, but trust me, he played with his left. He was
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, he was like that. What's that for? I'd go Neil Dans.
Danzy, I remember Danzy. Yeah. His son's at Liverpool now.
Yeah.
Son's doing big things at Liverpool.
Daniel Nardiello.
Oh, I remember Dan. Loves the run. Makes runs.
Yeah. Lyndon Duncan.
I remember Lyndon.
QPR.
Centre off.
But centre off. Yeah, we had a mad. Because the thing is at Liverpool, yeah, you at one time of the year you would play your seniors. It was like a cult thing that they had.
Yeah.
Now listen to this. The juniors haven't beat the seniors in about 15 years.
Yeah.
So any age group that came up, the juniors didn't beat the seniors, bruv. We wiped the floor with our seniors, cuz. Are you mad? If you saw this, I think that was probably the happiest time I've ever been in football.
Yeah, because they had some players as well.
That's the happiest time I've ever been in a celebration where I've won a game and I've been just happy, bruv. I was going. We you know how Liverpool was. It's just bare pictures and banks and bruv. We was running up the banks. We was going down, bruv. That day we got a beating. That day, bruv, from the seniors. Are you mad? We got back to the changing rooms because you had initiations and all them things then whatever.
Yeah.
And you get mashed up like sometimes, bruv. We would have to be lined up outside the door to go in and get rushed. That was the thing. That's how mad it was, cuz.
What was the score in the game? I'd like to know this because I know them players in my age group. They were big players.
Bruv, remember they had Webber, Joe Cole,
they had Webbs, Coley, Ian Armstrong,
PD. They had Bearman,
Leon Mike.
Yeah, and we wiped them 2-0, cuz. Quick, you get this. Quick. Who scored?
It's funny how you always remember all these things. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mad,
Britt scored, and I'm sure Joe Keenan scored.
Oh, I remember Joe Keenan. Chelsea. Is that Joe Keenan Chelsea?
Yeah. He was with me at Chelsea. Yeah. I'm almost certain it was Britt. Or it might have been Cookie and Joe. But it was one of them two. But they was doing so much to stop me, Defoe, and Rare. The other man about to go chew and do whatever. You get what I'm saying? It was the happiest time. I've never been so happy in my life kicking ball, man. I swear down.
That was your biggest, that was your big game, innit? That was the big game, innit?
Are you mad?
No, it was a big deal.
All coaches watching, everyone watching.
Listen, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because them players in the older age was talked about like hugely. Them players were talked about. You know what I mean? I remember Army. I remember Ian Armstrong and
yeah.
What's the other Scouser's name? Left foot, is it Pete? No, I don't remember his name. He had a long face.
You know what I was gonna say? You know what I was gonna ask you? Do you like in terms of like, do you feel like you realize your potential or not, or where do you think you would have got to if you? Yeah. What do you think about
early though, man? I peaked early, man. I could like sit here now and look back and go, I peaked like early. I wish I wasn't like top at such a young age. I wish I kind of like went up and gradually got through. Do you get what I'm saying? If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Why'd you say that? Why'd you say that?
Because I peaked early, bro. By the time, like, remember, I came out of Liverpool 1998. By like 2004, I was like, peak. That was like.
Would you say, right?
Did Michael Owen peak early as well, though? Didn't you think Michael Owen peaked early in that as well?
Yeah. The man peaked early, yeah.
Lee, what I have an issue with, right? You see, I think there's a thin line between arrogance and confidence, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of coaches, I think, because they didn't understand where we came from in it. So a lot of coaches will see us as arrogant, right? Even though, like you say, we were talented, we were going up, and we believed in ourselves. right? And we were so confident in our own ability, they'll be like, oh yeah, he's got a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, yeah.
If you didn't agree with what they said, like
That
I
was
just
me.
don't agree with you. Don't mean I've got a chip on my shoulder. I just, you know what I mean?
Bruv, that was
Like,
me, bruv.
You know, they use that a lot though with he's arrogant, he's you know what I mean? They
He's
use
got a
that a
chip
lot.
on his
It's an
shoulder. He's
easy way
angry.
out.
He's angry. He's
got a
an
chip. Yeah,
angry.
he's
You
angry.
get
He's
me?
arrogant.
That was a
They
little
got to manage your
tactic.
It's
temp. They got
unfair.
to manage your attitude as well, innit? You know what I'm saying? They got to
that was a
manage
little
it as well
tactic,
as football.
Because listen, when I was at Chelsea when Ruud Gullit came through, right? And obviously, I'm the one who's been spoke about in the change room and this, that, and the other of, you know, getting into the first team squad and rare and this, that, and the other. And my man's first things was like, you need to kind of lower it down a little bit, like calm down a little bit and whatever and this, that, and the other. It's like, bro, you don't even know me, cuz. You ain't even spoken to me. I ain't even come into your office or nothing. So
It's probably what they've already told him.
This is
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Whoever's told you about me on the way through, that is mad to me.
Yeah.
And I grew up with like we were saying you were saying about Italian football. I grew up
We
watching
loved
you,
him.
cuz.
Yeah. Probably yeah.
So for you to come, that was instant loss of respect then. I didn't even want to be there anymore, cuz.
What was he like?
He's a pussy. Fake dread.
I think Alan Shearer would agree with you.
Dread's crazy.
Shearer would definitely agree with you.
Shearer would definitely agree with him, but he's a prick though. He thought he was.
He liked himself a bit too much.
His managerial
that way.
Bro, he's a dickhead, bro. You see, once he come in and said that to a young youth as well, I was only probably about 17. Do you get what I'm saying?
It's wrong.
And confident and like feeling myself. Because I remember one time, the first team was they used to do a thing like where after the training, everyone would get a ball outside the box, and when you scored, you went in. Do you get what I'm saying? Now I was training with the first team at this time and whatever, and Zola flicked his ball out on the edge of the box, whipped it, went in, and he looked at me and went, "Rare." I said, "What's that idiot thing?" But that was just my confidence in whatever. I flipped my ball out and went whoosh. Everyone went raw. I went like that. But that ain't me being showing off or whatever.
Confident,
Bro, I'm telling you what I'm gonna do. You think that was cold? All right, cool, no problem. Watch this. Fling the ball out, whoosh. And then
you want that. You want that in a player.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially a striker.
Especially a youngster.
Yeah,
they took that in the wrong way as I've got attitude and this, that, and the other. But it was a thing to be speaking back to people back then of that caliber.
Yeah, they did.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They didn't like it.
You know I think Harry would have been the opposite. If you was at West Ham, Harry would have loved
what I'm saying.
Yeah, Harry would have loved that. Be like, fuck it out.
Should have gone. Yeah, he should have gone West Ham.
Right.
Yeah, Harry would have loved all that.
I missed
But old school managers, though, but you're talking about managers, they don't like stuff like that. I remember I came back from injury. I had a bad injury at West Ham. When I was coming back, they tried to send me along to Northampton. So I'm driving to Northampton. First of all, I'm in my car, driving there, get there, they're training in a park. So I've come from a West Ham Academy. I had to drive to a fucking park. They have a training and that pitch is all bubbly. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I just came out from injury, man. I don't need to be training on these like uneven pitches. So anyway, they've seen me pull up in my car. First of all, the manager's like,
what, the range?
Tell he's looking. No, the 3 Series. So like,
you're one of them, man. You're one of them, man. We gotta get.
Basically, the managers looked at me straight away. I think he's just thinking, big time Charlie, right? Yeah. But it's the only car I had. You know what I mean? What am I gonna do? Like, take the bus? I'm not gonna be late. So anyway, I've come out of the car, introduced myself, like, you know what I mean, said hello to everyone. When I get to someone, I'm never like shy. I'm always like, you know what I mean? I always try to meet people and I make myself known. So anyway, we're in a circle now. First thing you do is, in pro club, anyone will tell you before training, everyone gets in a circle. You pop the ball around just to get warm. Like that's the thing. And like, I think you get in a circle, they wanted to see like, what I had, So we're in a circle. Like, I'm megging people. I'm from the school of academy. Like we play ball at West Ham. So then when they're coming to me, I'm putting it through the legs and I'm like, that's what we do. Like if you're embarrassed I'm flicking it too tight, dude. He's come up to me, he's gone, let me have a word with you. So I've gone, okay. I think he was like, he likes what he sees. He's gonna say,
yeah.
He gone, we don't do that here, son.
See what I'm saying?
that's a fine if you do that again.
A fine. That's crazy.
Straight away, I'm like, I
Crazy.
can't play for this guy.
Yeah.
Bro, I drove back to West Ham. I'm like, no, I'm good. Like, that's a fine if I meg someone.
Mad.
That's mad.
Bro, I got back in the car. I'm like, nah,
Taking out all the
this
character
not
out
for
of
me,
football,
bro.
I
fam.
know.
I'm telling you,
Trying to
bro.
pan,
I'm telling you,
trying to
bro.
pan down your thing, man. That's long, man.
telling you.
Nah, we can't do that here, son. No,
You
we
start
don't do that.
tempering
Telling you.
people's
Fine.
characters, you won't get the best out of them. From that's why a lot of
No.
these man. That's why a lot of man, even for players that make it now, you can see like every game is all structured, and not only is it all structured, like certain players, they can't like not just express themselves, but they can't like win you the game even.
Yeah.
Because you don't want them to win the game. You don't want it. That's what I'm saying. Certain players, you can't. Certain players need like that certain man management. It's like different children and different people. Like you need to manage different kids differently, innit?
No, 100%.
These man,
That's part of managing, though. Knowing that's part of being a manager.
Yeah,
knowing the players.
You see, like what you said about the whips there.
Mm.
Swansea was the first club when I came there that it was okay to kind of like have your whips.
Because it was in League One and everybody had a whip. It was nice.
Bro, it was the first club that I've been at that a man didn't look at you like, or kind of like side eye or whatever.
We didn't care about that. You know what I mean? Because some of the men had their Peugeot, some of the men, but no one cared about what you had.
Bruv,
Everyone just did their own thing.
Mad, bro. Because
you know what
now
I mean? Because I remember
now
that
I'm
he pulled up
looking
in a Porsche Jeep. Like no one's seen that. No one had that in Swansea. So he's pulled up in a Porsche, but no one cared. They only cared about who you were and your ability on the pitch. You know what I mean?
You had the Ranges. Trans had the Jaguar, the two-seater thing. Remember?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that was nice. That was nice as well.
Lee Trundle was cold, man.
Yeah,
Lee Trundle was crazy.
It was like the lower league Messi, fam. I remember
you look like a street footballer, man.
It's got like 2-3 goals a game, fam. I remember
Trans was so cold, bro. Yeah, it annoys me, because I needed to see Trans in the Prem. And if he
but his name carried weight across football, period.
All over the
place. Definitely. No,
like
definitely.
Regardless, I feel like
and I think Soccer AM helped with that to put him on the limelight. But without that anyway, he was one of the best players I would say I've played with. Like
he was doing stuff that he wasn't meant to be doing.
He was playing park football, bro. He was enjoying himself. That's what I love about it.
You wasn't meant to be doing certain things like that. Yeah. You wasn't meant to be doing that. You actually wasn't meant to be doing stuff.
Unless you're playing with your friends. Unless you're playing Wembley in the park.
Yeah.
In the park.
And even yet still, your brethren will kick you down if you try to do that.
No. He got kicked down, bro. He was too strong. He held people up.
Yeah, he was strong. That's the thing about him. He was
bro.
a monster.
He kept people people were trying to kick him.
Yeah, but that park football breeded character, though, man.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Because that was just as big as a game as anything, blood. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't lose to your bedrooms, fam.
Bro, we played against grown men at Barking Rec on our school holidays every day from 14, 15. Grown men. Ask Kane. He was there, bro. Chopper, me, 40. Like, we was all like pro clubs, but we played against these grown men and we took the piss. And then we used to kick us. Like, you know what I mean?
Kane was good at football. Kane was decent.
Yeah, Kane was good, bro. Kane was at Norwich.
Yeah, Kane was good. Yeah,
him and Chopper was at Norwich.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he can play ball, man. Striker, kind of like quick and nippy. You know them quick nippy players. He can play ball.
But he took the right route, though. I tell you that. Flip, no.
Man was talented. Bare things he was talented at, bro. Kane.
He definitely took the right route. But I think you man took the right route as well, fam.
No, we did, man. It's just unfortunate.
Bro,
what district you play for?
Tower Hamlets.
Do you remember Chopper? Lee Robinson.
Yeah, Lee Robinson, Kane's brother, isn't it?
Yeah. No, Chop was a player too. Man.
He was at Sinrab, bro. He was at Sinrab.
Oh yeah, Chop was at Sinrab.
Knew them man from about 13.
Bro, you know what? Yeah, I don't think you lot know this story. So when we was at Swansea, we wanted to put on a little like concert, like you know what I mean.
Allow me, cuz man. Go on.
So we're selling tickets,
you don't want to hear this story.
We had Kane come down Swansea, innit? So we wanted to do this thing with Kane. We had, and they gave us the nightclub, Envy, Time and Envy. you know, putting posters, trying to do the thing. All the man them came down. Bare man them came down. Like, I think it was more man them that there were people that bought tickets.
Yeah,
It was
100%.
like, you know what I mean? Because Envy was
100%.
big, so it wasn't that busy. So Kay was doing his thing anyway, and all of a sudden it kicked off. I'm like, how can it kick off? There's not even that many people in it. Next week, I think someone's come to me. Is it United's fighting the bouncer? No.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Yeah,
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Fuck's sake.
Naturally.
Oh my
Mash up
days.
the
So
whole dance,
obviously,
cuz.
it shut down the whole thing, bro. Obviously, man, I have to go there, try and sort it out. Bouncers weren't having it. Till this day, I don't even know what really happened. You have
never know what
Hey,
happened.
what happened?
Bro, I couldn't even tell you the drink just got me, cuz.
See?
You get me? The drink
Alcohol
just got me.
will cause a lot of issues, blood.
Bro,
Alcohol
the
will
drink
cause
got me.
everything.
The drink got me, and I thought I could take on the bouncer.
Nah, long. No.
You get me? I've
That
been like
bouncer
that
was
a
a
couple of
professional
times.
boxer. That
Cuz-
bouncer was.
Cuz I thought I could take on the bouncer, cuz. At one point, he had me in a headlock, and I was trying to shuffle out the headlock, and he kind of swung me around, and I popped up quick. You know when you like kind of get up quick?
Yeah.
And then that's when the reality hit me like, raw, I can't do this. You get me? So I was kind of like, you get me? On this floor.
Bro, if he wanted to, bro, that guy, he was
Yeah,
a
what
boxer,
about-
bro. If he
Well,
wanted
let
to.
me tell
Yeah.
you about this then. I was at MK talking about wanted to. I was at MK, right? Again, the drink got me in it. Yeah. I was on the bar telling the band, says, you know, postos, rare. I was throwing peas, everything. So
Oh my
next
God.
next minute, right? I'm getting carried out by it was tree bouncers. Bruv, I got the cut on my lip now. My lip was in two, it was split, it was hanging. They dragged me down the stairs and threw me face first. Landed on my face, bust up my lip. I got the scar underneath my lip now. My lip was torn. Like that. So it was just apart like that. You know when you see them UFC man cuts? It was like that. Yeah. I had to go get it glued because we at MK Dons, we was going to Barcelona on a little trip away with the boys and whatever, this, that, and the other. So we thought, we'll go out the night before. I'm in Barcelona with some bust up face, everything. Again, the drink got, man. You get me? I thought it was the next thing, and the next minute, I was out there on my face, man.
Face first, flat down the stairs.
Jolting.
Nah, that's one thing I've always done though. No matter city I go and play for, bro, I always try and like respect the bouncers. You have to, like, because you know what I mean? Especially the clubs.
Yeah, they don't know you. They don't know you yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you don't know respect yet.
That's what I'm saying. You respect.
And so it's like man say, yeah, make a phone call to man or something. That's a long. What's that? Swansea. That's not Wales, isn't it? That's like a 5-hour drive or something.
That's far, bro. You know what I mean? And the couple of issues I had in Swansea though, but not a major. Because a lot of the people were cool there, man. Like,
no, they respected you. It was usually us that started the thing.
Yeah, in hindsight, you remember, you realize
it was us. It was you, bro. Don't us in this.
I hate you.
It was usually
Joe because of alcohol. Some man are in jail because of alcohol.
Yeah,
bro. I remember
talk to man on the wing. Everyone's in jail. Oh, blood!
I went to a house party. Right, and then the next minute, I'm in my whip. The next minute, I'm in a police car, cuz. I'm thinking, bro, what's going on? The policeman said to me, this is how blessed they are in Swansea. He said, listen, Leon, you've been drink driving. Get a taxi home or whatever, and this, that, and the other. And we'll sort it out and rare and this, that, and the other. I never even got charged, bro. I was drink driving. On a mad thing.
Crazy.
Wicked.
And you must have been finished if you don't even remember, like...
Bro, I was in the house
car.
party.
Yeah.
I was in my car, and then I don't remember no crash. Yeah, but the whole of the side was gone. Yeah, and then the next thing I was in the police car. I sobered up then, and then the policeman was going, no, it's you know, rare, go and get a taxi, and this, that, and the other, we'll sort it out, and blah blah blah, this, that, and the other. Trust me, cuz remember,
is that because you was a baller then, or what? What's the reason for
that?
It
had to be.
Yeah,
of course. Yeah, no.
Because it is, yeah. Trust me, bro.
You get perks, innit?
Yeah,
you do get perks in Swansea, man. The people that they look after you, they look after their own.
They were blessed, man, 100%. But the drinking thing and me, if I go past a certain point, I don't even know what's going on. So I just kind of, that's why as I got older, I kind of like stepped away from it still. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
You got to get out of that, fam. That
Yeah,
thing
you
there
do.
is up. That's why I stopped, dropped out.
Devil's
Even
juice.
I dropped out weed, fam. I stopped smoking weed for a year and a half now.
Nah, good, man.
I'm out the weed game. I'm out the drink game. Man's
As
not.
much
I
as
drink
as
once
much
in a
as
blue moon, but
yeah, man would if it's socially, if I, you know what I mean, I'm going out with someone and you know what I mean, but you know them ones where you're buying bottles.
yeah, fucks.
But you don't, 90 don't have a stop button once he starts drinking. I think that's that's what it's like.
I
His
hear
stop
that, though.
button is like his stop button's hidden. You
Yeah,
can't
when you
find
stop,
it. Like,
there is no stop button. Just when you
there's
pass
no
out,
stop
that's when you
button, bro.
stop, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dean was like that as well. Dean was on this drink
It's
too.
been
You can't drink
mad.
no more. Ray, man used to shot Ray, fam.
Shot the
Man was
Ray,
just
bro.
shotting
From the
Ray. You
bottle.
could do the biggest. Yeah,
We
bro,
don't
man,
buy
just shotting
cups. We
Ray,
drink
bro.
from. Everyone's got their own bottle, bro. What we doing there, bro? We big men.
Yeah, we
Why
used to
sharing bottles?
do that heavy blood, like
That's what we used to
normal.
do, bro.
Yeah,
Man will link up and just drink Ray. Some
Drink
joke
Ray,
thing,
bro.
fam.
Madness. I can't believe when you look back at it now. It's crazy, bro.
It's
yeah,
Mad.
yeah.
I've got videos of us, and I'm looking at it thinking, raw, is this what man was really like, blood?
It's
Yeah,
what we
yeah.
was doing. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's
Madness, bro. I can't believe it. Ray and Neffy, you know, that's like
I know.
acid.
I know.
That'll tear up your insides, bro.
Yeah,
And we
your
didn't wake
inside's
up with
mad,
a hangover or nothing, bro. We're so used to it. It's wake up normal next day. Normal.
I remember
Do
one
the
time
same
we had
thing
a 3-day Ray. Remember me, you, my brother,
Yeah. It was
Aaron.
crazy.
We had a 3-day Ray thing.
3
Mad.
days.
Bro,
Drunk for
you
3
gave it a
days.
name, a 3-day Ray Day. A 3-day.
So
Bro,
that
we
3
talk-
days was
because we
legendary,
talk-
bro.
It was legendary. It's like a big thing out of us, man. Fam. We had a
We
big,
went out. We
heavy.
controlled. Where did we go? We went. I can't remember where we went. We went somewhere.
We went a few
controlled the
places, man.
whole rave because my brethren has come out of a bag. He was designing the bag. He just brought it out here. He was giving everyone in the rave the bag. Everyone in the rave wanted to go with us. We was going to some next thing. Everyone followed us to some next party thing. Bro, it was. And then next day, I can't remember what happened that night because we must have passed that. Next day, done the same thing again, bro. It was a vibe, bro. It was a vibe. You get me? It was wicked. But you know, I wanted to ask. I don't know if you asked this already. What was like everyday life as like a professional baller? Like, what was it like? Like, how you wake up in the morning? What would you on a training?
I'm gonna let you answer second, but my one was quite easy. Wake up. If you don't want to eat at the club. Go training, shower, go and get something to eat with the boys or by yourself or your missus or whatever, or this, that, and the other. Go home, put your feet up, watch a game, go to sleep, do the same thing again. That's it.
Wicked.
For me, I think it's different from youth team to like being in the first team, being in reserve, being in the first team. From youth team, you have to go in early, clean people's boots, like do your jobs. You know what I mean? Take out the goals, clean the balls. You had to. That's why you had to get in early, and then like wait till the first team, like maybe have their food and have your breakfast. Then after training, first team are done. You finish. You have to clear out all the goals, clean your boots, clean the people's boots. Do all your chores, then wait for the first team to finish eating, then you go and eat. You know what I mean? Then once all your jobs are done, you go home. That's basically the whole year of youth team. But when you're in the resi or first team, get up, go in, breakfast, strap if you have to strap. Like either go in the gym. We used to go in the gym, like play like circle.
2-touch.
You know what I mean? 2-touch. And then you get out. You know what I mean? Come in, have lunch, get ready, go home. You know what I mean? It's pretty basic, really.
Day finishes early, innit?
Day finishes early. You do your work. You work hard, you know, for 2-3 hours, and you go home. You rest. You're supposed to rest because your body's meant to recover.
But that's why I was always in a madness because of that, though.
Oh, because you didn't. Go on, say again.
Did you do the what chores?
Go on.
I'm saying, did it ever feel like a chore when you was going? Was it like, because you know when the normal average person wanted to be a footballer, yeah, but they don't see this side of football. Was it like a job? Did you feel like it sometimes?
No, not then. It wasn't a job then. Back then, when you was growing up, it wasn't a job. It was still fun. You're still doing what you like, love, like, because it wasn't about the money. At youth team, you was on £40 a week. Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't really about the money. Even your first pro bit of money, you're still going in enjoying it. You just want to get out there. You're playing football every day, and you're getting better. You're playing with like different.
And you're getting paid as well.
You're getting paid to play football.
Wicked.
It was never a chore.
And the camaraderie
It became a chore. I think it became mature a little bit. Like for me, it became mature because I was in pain every day, like with training and everything else. Then like if you're not doing well, people like the whole team, people be getting on your back and like, you know what I mean? You're already look, no one's gonna beat themselves up more than a player when they play bad. Trust me. What you say is not gonna be more hurtful than how I think about myself.
Yeah,
Like,
facts.
if I know I
Especially if you
played
made
shit,
a mistake or something
yeah,
that
if I know I've let the team down,
You're pissed.
I'm already kicking myself. Like what
Yeah.
you're saying don't really matter to me. I'm already down.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So like it's weird when people think like players don't care. You know what I mean? Players
It's
care a
mad when I
lot.
hear that. It's mad
Players
when I
care
hear
a
that.
lot.
Of course they
You know
care,
what I
man.
mean?
That's what I'm saying.
The thing that I found a bit mad with the football thing is that man just had too much time, cuz.
Yeah. A lot of people did. A lot of people struggled that.
I signed professional contract. I came out of Liverpool 16. I'm a September baby, innit? Yeah. So I signed September the 16th, 17 years old. I signed my first professional contract, 2,500 a week at 17. I was like, bro,
2,500.
That's 10 grand a month,
crazy.
Right now, listen to this. Listen to this. So when we get home from training, I don't even think it's 1 o'clock. Certain times. So I'm just in the yard like this. And then I just start thinking, right, I'm going to just go out and go shopping. I'm just going to go out and do this and rare and blah, blah, blah. And then it gets to a point where you're going, I'm just going to have a drink. Not that man struggled with drink or nothing, but, just socially or whatever and this, that and the other. You know what I mean? And then you just start doing shit that you're not meant to do. Should be like
Do you have anyone you
structure.
can hang with? No. Do you have anyone like you can roll with after training?
Yeah, but
they went on what he wants to do.
Yeah,
on what he wants to do.
And then you have to be. You know how it is. Yeah. If you're not rolling with the same kind of caliber that you're moving as, you kind of like then now you have to pay for that, brother.
Yeah. Always. Happens now.
But you know what though? Can I be honest with you? See, obviously we were in dig, so it's a bit easier. So we had the pool table tennis. So after training, we used to go and we used to just like, either chill in the room or go and play pool table tennis. But I was still close with like my friends from school. So whatever I did, right, wherever I did, like if I did it with them, yeah, of course I'm gonna back it because I've got it. So I'm gonna look after them. You know what I mean? Because those are my people I grew up with. I didn't have nothing with them.
I lost touch with my friends because I went Lillishall.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Do you understand? And then everybody that was at Lillishall went into their own clubs. There was Man United, West Ham, Arsenal, Chelsea.
That's true.
So you're kind of like, you're trying to go back about 8 years, 6 years now to where you was at home and you was kind of like with your brethren, them and whatever, and you don't know what's going on in their life.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, I've moved out the flats. Chelsea's bought man a yard. I'm in this yard. I'm thinking, right, can I bring them man here? Can I bring them man here? Really though? Like, what's going on? Can I actually bring them here? In the end, obviously, right. In the end, I could. You know what I mean? I found out what was going on and this, that, and the other, rare, blah, blah, blah. And you found out, the man them that you was moving with when you was on the estates and that, they're blessed. They're not in no trouble. No one's after them and rare, tear. So it was kind of okay. But before that, for a couple of years, you're just in the yard. Remember, I was in a 2-bedroom flat at one point.
You can't even do exercises either, can you? Because like, you don't want to get injured and all that. You
can't go for a run.
Can't do nothing really, innit?
You're just in the drum.
That's why a lot of these footballers now, they're probably just on their gate. They just play PlayStation, innit?
Look, you know what though? With the football thing, like that, he said a lot of people turn to drink. Alcohol is a big problem. Was a big problem. Like when I was growing up in some of the football, you know what I mean? I didn't really get into drinking till I started.
I've never seen you drunk.
No, I'm not really a big drinker like that, but I can hold my own. But like I said, I was a late start to drink to alcohol. Because only because of football, because of the environment I was in, them men used to drink and be like, okay. So then I started drinking. I don't really like the taste of alcohol, if I'm honest with you. But alcohol became a problem for certain people. There was a guy at West Ham, I'm not going to mention his name, from the youth team. I think he had a big problem with alcohol. Also a lot of them with gambling as well.
Gambling.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
they got
yeah,
so much
yeah.
money, so
Gambling,
much time.
gambling.
It's not
That's why a lot of
gambling.
this man go broke, innit?
You know what I mean?
Bruv, I've seen man. I ain't gonna mention no names. Yeah, I ain't even gonna mention the clubs. Yeah, but I've seen man at some big clubs that have had slapping down some serious peas on outsiders that they got a little nod from their brethren. And I'm like, bro. So you know where you're coming from, nothing, and you get a little something. I know you want to blow it and spend it and wherever, but you're not really trying to lose the peas like that.
No.
That's mad to me, cuz.
Just losing your money like that on gambling is crazy.
Because they get
Bruv,
paid
I've
monthly.
seen
You don't get paid monthly, innit?
Yeah,
Yeah,
monthly.
I've seen man come with a stack of peas like this, 50s, and slap it down in the bookies and lose and walk out like it was nothing.
Nothing. No. It's a right. If I lose that sort of money, it's a madness.
Yeah.
I'm not giving it. I'm not giving it.
I'm not a sore loser. I'll have to get it back somehow.
Definitely get my money back. I'm definitely
Bro,
getting
listen,
losing their money. Someone's losing their money. Oh, I'm killing
But
that.
seriously, players are so addictive, right? To this, I shared a room. Like again, no names. I shared a room with a player who kept me up, right? Because his gambling thing was so bad. He was betting on American sports, ice hockey. But we had to,
I know.
obviously,
you know, they got them
5 o'clock our
2.5.
time.
You
Is
don't
like
even know.
when
You don't
they're
even know what you're
kicking off.
betting on. You know the plus
Bruv,
sign and all that.
Ice bro, man was betting on everything: ice hockey, NFL, NHL.
He knows nothing about these sports, but he's betting.
Bro, we have a game. We have a game, bro. Like you should be sleeping. Man, staying up all the way till 6, 7, then trying to get sleep. When we got breakfast meeting at 9.
You're one of them serious guys.
Bro, I'm like, bro, what
serious
are you
guy, professional, and this guy wanted to. I can see what.
Bro, it's like, so I used to like, because any little noise will wake me up. So I used to see the screen like on his laptop. I'm like, bro, come on, bro.
That's crazy. Even before. Oh yeah, go on, bro.
Go on.
No, I was gonna say before man even like wraps up or whatever. I was gonna say, do you man get pension and that?
Yeah, of course.
So what happens like because no a lot of footballers go broke, but what happens? Do you still get your pension? What for? Does it last for how long does it last?
You get your pension from 35 if you
36.
want to. 36, yeah, from 36.
35.
You get it. Oh, so you don't get it early. You don't get an early pension.
Yeah. But you can also have other pensions if you want, you know, that you could have been putting into like away from. You get like a PFA pension.
Yeah. And
then you can have like a normal pension that every other person's got, but obviously you're putting more in because you're earning more. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's how that works as well.
Yeah, that's crazy. From I see the money that footballers get now. You got to know what to do with your money. From I feel like money management is just as important as anything, blood. Like,
but you couldn't give me 350 grand a week.
Yeah, that's mad.
That's madness, you know. When you think about how much money that is,
end up dead.
Bruv, you couldn't give me 350 grand a week. That's why when me and my dad are joking and I cuss him out and I say, bro, you man, you was on my mum too early. You should have me in the 90s. But if I came out in the 90s and then was in the 80s, them peas they would have just destroyed, man.
Yeah. Nah, you know what? I think you would have got to a stage, for them to give you that money. I think you would have been matured enough to have dealt with it. You would have been. I think.
No, but kids nowadays, kids nowadays, they're getting money early though. Nowadays, you got like 16, 17. 40
imagine 90 saying. Imagine 90 saying his first contract was 2.5, right? That's back then. If he was playing now, that would be 20 grand a week.
But you got to remember, you got to remember, you see when obviously man break it down because man know each other, but you got to remember the level that you man got to is as high as going to get as a football player. Because I argued with someone the other day, we were talking about what you class as making it as a football player.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Remember like what does man class as making it? And to me, like you're playing at West Ham, Chelsea, these are the biggest clubs in the world. Like in the grand scheme of football, you get me. These are the biggest clubs in the world. Man, I got to the highest level. So really,
you made a living out of football. That's the thing. You made a living out of football. You get me. It wasn't like you was doing other jobs. You was making a living out.
No. Get me? Yeah, we do. Like my dad says and whatever. Maybe you didn't get to where you wanted to get.
To the pinnacle.
Yeah, right. And this, that, and the other. But you made a living out of something that you said you was gonna make a living out when you was younger. That is elite.
That's
Yeah.
elite,
serious.
bro.
That's level. That's level 1,000, bro.
Because
And
many people don't do that.
My dad's one of them ones that don't give man compliments. So I could score a hat trick and come off, and he'd be like, yeah, that will be it. So when he said that to me, I kind of knew that, yeah, okay, cool.
Look how many people on the road that wish they could have played football, bro. And
bro, it's 1% out of everybody that makes it to ball, you know.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
And you lot can say he's not made it, bro. He's not made it, bro.
Yeah,
that's
crazy. That's
yeah,
crazy. 1% is madness. That ratio is mad,
bro. It's 1%.
And that's you got to think about how many thousand people or hundreds of thousands try to play. No, because you got to think about your age group. Imagine your age group. So it's got to be.
No, but you got to remember, age group stops at a certain age, innit? Like you start when you get to.
That's what I'm saying. So in that year, of boys, you got to think in that year, how many boys are your age group? Like it might be 200,000 people. It might be 300,000. But I'm talking about in the country. How many boys in your age or 200,000 try to make it? So out of that, out of that 200,000, 20 people.
Not even that, I don't think.
I wouldn't even say that. I would say less than that, fam.
I'd say about 5, 10.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'll say less than that, man. Man are not get. You got to remember, man are not getting to certain. You got so many variables to make it as a football player. You got to make sure you're focused all the time. You can't socialize too much. You got to have the right parents, the right manager. The manager's got to pick you, even though you feel like you should be playing. The manager's got to be picking you for you to showcase your talent. You get me? That's why you see nowadays young kids. When people say, "Oh, like they say to Arteta, throw in Ranieri or throw in this one a friend," I'm like, bro, you got to manage these young boys, bro, because like these men are kids. I know you say you look at him, he's got talent, and you're like, yeah, but unless you're a Messi,
kid, his mentality is still kid.
You're still a child, bro. A man are not ready to have the weight on their shoulders of this. You break a man down mentally,
and that's where football like kind of stalls for me as well, because if we had that in structure, it would have been much better.
Yeah. You would have lasted longer as well.
Oh, come on, bro. I was finished by about 29.
Yeah. Nowadays, you play till you're 30, 36, 37.
Some people playing until they're 40, bro.
Some man are 40 and playing, cuz.
And getting big wages still.
Massive.
You get me?
To get me. By 29, I was finished.
Not physically, physically, or you just didn't want to fell out of love with it?
Just
everything, emotionally, physical, the whole up and down.
Just the riff-raff of the whole thing.
Just consume, man.
Do you get what I'm saying? So if we
it takes a lot out of you, though. It does. The game takes a lot out of you.
People don't see that, though, innit? People in the outside world think football, if they get into it, it's the best thing in the world. Obviously, the best thing.
You see, being a footballer, right? If you're not like one of the lucky ones who's at the top, who's made good money, right? And then you finish and you have to find another work, right? And you have to transition from being a professional footballer and transition into the real world. It's so difficult, right, to find something that people go, oh, why don't you go into coaching? Okay, but you know how many clubs there are, how many coaches how many players retire in that year, how many coaches are gonna be in one club, right? Okay, if I'm not a coach, what else am I gonna do, right? Because okay, you got qualification of like some people do leisure and tourism, which is some nonsense, like you know, thing that people pass, or we did sports science, don't really want to be a physio. What are people gonna do? So the people go into depression because they don't have anything to do. All they've known all their life is to get up in the morning, go training, you know, have banter in the changing rooms. So when you're told, oh, you're released, you can't come into that club anymore. You don't have any outlet. You know what I mean? You're basically by yourself. If you don't go gym, you're stuck in the house. You know what I mean? If you got a partner or you're married, you'll probably end up splitting up with them because you know that dynamic changes quick. You know what I mean? So you're by yourself. You're hitting depression. Then you start doing stuff. You're like some people might get into drugs. Some people might get into other things. You know what I mean? It's a really it's a big deal out here with like, you know, players and depression because of the lack of transitioning skills that people have. You know what I mean? They can't get
lose
into
your family
else
as well because every day you're with your bedrooms. I mean, your football family every single day. You're with them all day, every day. All of a sudden, you don't man are living across the country. You don't see these men no more. Half the people that you build up real relationships with is just over messaging now or one.
You only get and you only get a few good football friends. The rest you can pass through.
Literally
the
a
rest
few.
The rest you just pass.
Yeah.
You're there. You're best friends while you're there, and then once you leave or they leave, you don't really chat anymore. Really.
Yeah. No, it's true.
You know what I'm saying?
It sounds a bit like the army. See, when a man go to war and in the army for years, and they leave it, that's all they knew was the army. And they go into depression. They want to go back out to war,
100%.
but they're too old to go to war,
Yeah.
and they go into depression. This sounds
You
like
come out of it. The world don't look after you, fam. Like you see,
No,
like
they don't.
There should be a pot for you lot, like ex-footballers. I don't know if there is. I'm naive to it. But
No,
there should be something. There should be. For
so what? You just finish. But when you lose your contract,
crazy,
your contract's done. You find out you're not being signed
That's
anymore,
it.
and that's what.
By yourself, bro.
Yeah.
So how do you get
You're
back
by
into?
yourself.
Let's imagine now you will say 29. Like you say, you finish at 29 in your head, for example, and you're not at no club now. What are you doing? Relying on agents to get you a club, or how does that work?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
But even though you can't play football anymore, what do you do if you can't play football
thing.
anymore?
But how do you keep yourself? How do you keep yourself in the football world? Because obviously you still gotta be sharp and all that. What you just gotta get a personal trainer and
You're thinking if you're still playing though, D. You're thinking if you're still a player.
Look at Jesse Lingard. Look at Jesse Lingard. He's in fucking Japan or somewhere.
Yeah, but he had bad management. He's in Korea, but he had bad management.
Yeah, but yet still, he's still
there.
Man was just training by himself.
He was at Nottingham Forest a year ago or whatever it was. Man United the year before. He should still be in the Premier League now.
Yeah. But he got offered 3 years. Didn't he get offered 3 years or 4 years at West Ham, and he chose 1 year bloody Forest.
Yeah, that's mad. That's mad.
Bad management because he had his father and his dad, stepdad, like managing him. You know what I mean?
That's crazy, man.
Sometimes the greed is mad in football. Like, you know.
So you think
you just outsiders?
I'm going for the peas though. I'm on this Ivan Toney team.
Yeah. 100%.
But he's gone. But Ivan Toney's gone for what, like 40 bags a month to like 300 or something. That's like
crazy. That's
it's life changing. It's life changing.
That's crazy.
Then some of them are on the net talking about you're mashing up the England chances in Korea.
He's not gonna play for England anyway, bro. He's gonna be.
I wouldn't even care.
Bro, come on, fam. This is like you're like 30, 40 times your wages, bro.
He's not the first one to do it though. You man remember Oscar at Chelsea?
Yeah.
China, bro, man. He got the money. He said, "Listen," he said, "I can't feed my family with medals."
Yeah, simple.
Bro, I remember what's it? Asawa Jan, innit? He went.
Yeah. Oh, he was on big P.
Asamoah Gyan.
Early, bro. Big money. He was on. Like, it was crazy, bro.
Yeah, a lot of men don't want to leave. Don't want to leave like what they know, though, innit? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like
I rate the Oscar youth though.
Yeah, he done it. He goes. He says, "I can't feed my family on medals." He's right though. I'm sure he's from the favelas. No, you know, he grew up with no money.
I remember when Neymar went Barcelona. He got his dad. He said, "I'm not signing for Barcelona unless my dad gets 100 million or something like that."
Yeah. Nah, never 100 million. Barca would never do that.
Not 100 mil.
No,
that's what. Well, maybe not. That's what the word is.
No way.
Not 100
like
mil.
He said my dad's got to get the same type of thing. Like look at Haaland. Haaland signed for what 30 million or 40 million or something to Man City. That's a major signing on fee that he's getting behind the scenes, bro.
I think him and his agent shared the signing on fee. It was like 10.
Because Haaland should have got that should be about 150 million pound transfer fee. You get me?
Yeah.
He signed for like 40 mil, but
Man City do good business though when it comes to football.
I'd love to be in football right now just for the peas, bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah,
he's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, your first contract alone, like I said, will be 20 bags. First contract alone, just from school, like you're 17.
Straight out, not even kicked the ball yet.
Yeah, because of the talent. You know what I mean? The talent would have been top talent, so they would have had to give you that.
But there's still players that's not on football money, you know. There's still like Diaz is on that. Like 50 bags a week. He's the first team.
At Liverpool, you're joking.
50 bags a week, bro.
No, they need to give him a new contract ASAP.
No, I'm saying Keller has on 10 bags a week. The goalkeeper, he's on 10 bags a week. Keller.
Your club's tight though, bro. Your club's tight.
I know, bro. But you need to be like you need to have a personality about yourself, man. You gotta bro.
But I get it. But sometimes I feel
team, 10 bags a week, and then Salah's on 300. Nah.
No, I feel like I feel your people wait too long to offer contracts to players.
Yeah, they piss me off, bro. They piss me off.
They're messing about with they're moving like.
Dean Van Dijk just got offered one.
Just the other day, bro. Come on, bro. The best centre back in the world. You're just messing around.
You know what? That would have pissed me off. I would have told my agent to start looking already. because it's
you
Christmas.
actually did, bro.
He can go Real Madrid
Yeah.
tomorrow, fam. He should just
That's
offer
what I'm
Van
saying.
Dijk and them. I should have just
Come
gone.
on,
And
Izzy,
Trent and
start
all them
looking,
man there.
I'm off.
Trent needs a contract as well, isn't it?
Trent's
Yeah,
definitely going
He
Madrid.
wants 400. He wants 400.
He wants to be the
Yeah,
highest
Salah's
paid.
on
But I
How does
hear
he
you.
want 400 and Salah's
He
on
wants to be.
300?
He wants to
Why
be the
not,
highest.
though?
He wants to be the
Why
highest
not,
paid
though?
player in the league.
Oh yeah,
innit?
yeah, give it to him if he get, but
But he's
he'll
the
get.
most
To be fair, he can get that at
400,
Madrid.
400 for a right back is crazy.
No, but he can get that at Madrid. He's a free
You
transfer.
think Madrid
Trent
will give
is
it to him?
worth 80 million.
Yeah, minimum.
Yeah, minimum.
So you
reckon
can
he's in
get
the hundreds.
400 on a free.
Mm.
But I will give you 400 to sign Trent on a free for Madrid.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're
Liverpool-
talking about
Liverpool should just give him the money, man. What happened to
Liverpool got to do 3 big contracts at the same time: Trent, Van Dijk, and Salah.
But that's
You gotta
Liverpool's
get-
fault.
They
That's
better
their
call
fault,
them
bro.
Yeah, that's
American
their
man
fault.
there and start getting the peas sent through.
Because
cuz.
really,
No,
you
no.
should have signed Trent last year or 2 years ago. You
2
should have
years ago,
extended his
bro.
contract.
You should never get to your last year, bro. Especially
Yeah.
important.
You know what I'll do?
Put your important first team players. That's crazy.
I'll sign Trent and then shot him to Madrid. Simple.
See?
I'll
That's-
sign
Yeah,
him.
but he's not.
business,
He
isn't
ain't gonna. He wouldn't sign now.
But I'll
Surely
give
he
him
has
the
to.
I'll
He
give him
has
the
to sign.
400 pounds a week.
I'd give it to
Nah,
him.
but
And then
it's
And
too
then-
late because. But you know
and
why?
then
Because
January, shot him.
nah, but he won't. He's too smart now. He's got 6 months left. His negotiation power is very high, so it's only got 6 months left. All he has to do, Madrid will be like, look, we're gonna give you 20 mil signing on fee. We're gonna give you 7. We're gonna give you 400 quid a week.
Definitely. Laughing.
What?
20 mil signing on.
yeah,
fee,
bro.
man.
Why not?
Crazy.
It's
That's
20
nothing
million
to
You
for
know
them.
them.
how I'm,
That's-
do you know
that's
how I'm pulling
bargain.
up at flipping the burner bar with that? Knowing that I'm getting
That's
that.
crazy. Big money,
I'm
fam.
coming in a vest. Simple. A string vest.
String vest and boxes.
You get me?
Zoot out your back. Zoot out your back.
But that's where we going though. And to be fair though, why would Madrid not take Salah as well?
Innit?
Who else can afford him?
They would.
Bro,
They would.
Salah's going. He's going Saudi. I can see him going Saudi at some point, man.
You
He's
say
too young
that
to
though,
go
but
Saudi.
he's got another 2 years
He's
left.
the most
to
highest
win
profile
Champions League.
Muslim player in the
Bro,
world. fam.
he'll get
Bro,
at least
you
£1
know what?
million
They'll give him $1 million a week or more.
least.
They'll probably give him
At
more than
least.
that. Yeah.
Easy.
Neymar's team
Yeah.
is set different. That's all I know.
See,
Yeah.
and
His
they'll make
team,
Salah the highest. They'll make Salah the
his
highest.
team is set different.
See,
Man who got jets.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
Man got a helicopter black pad.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
top of his yard, cuz.
On top of his yard.
You know his dad was doing his deal, yeah,
Yeah,
just
he does,
asking
he
for the
does.
fun of it. See when
Yeah.
they'll stop
And they
saying
said,
no.
yeah,
Just say, yeah, give me
yeah.
that. Yeah, give me that.
They gave
Give
him
me that.
everything.
They just kept saying yeah.
They don't. It's fun to them, bro. All it is, it's not
Yeah.
a business thing. It's not a money making
It's a toy
thing.
to them. It's a
It's
toy.
toys. I want to see you guys play here.
Yeah.
Your team beat my brother's team. That's the way it is, bro. It's a bet. That's all it is, bro.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
My brother's an idiot still, so just
Yeah.
maybe
Get me.
I'm showing them down when we're playing them. You get me?
That's all it is,
But
bro.
yeah.
It's a game
But
to
nah,
them.
you know what I'm thinking? Man will do this Thursdays. I don't know what man's schedule's like Thursdays or
I'm good Thursday, 12 o'clock, bro. I'm done.
Yeah.
yeah.
man.
Is
Thursday
Thursdays every
12.
Thursday? We
Yeah,
do this
Thursday
Thursday,
12.
Dean Thursdays, yeah. And then
Yeah, man.
when we do the live pod, we'll just start figuring it out. But we'll just start doing this every Thursday, fam. You get me?
Nah,
Have a
let's
real
build it up.
football talk with real man. Them, you get me? Normal brothers,
Yeah.
like not like no. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Some
real guys,
brothers,
like real guys, man. Real guys.
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Real man having a normal talk and that. Like, next one we'll talk about like the kids and that, like how the kids, how it's like raising a kid playing football.
Ah, mate, don't.
Save that. We'll bring that next time, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll bring that out. But my Jenners,
Bless
love
you.
my broskies.
Love, man.
Blessings.
Love. One love, man.
Peace.
Nice one,
Love.
man. Have a
Bless
good
Love
day.
you guys.
Take it
Yeah,
easy,
yeah.
man.